Hey, True Believers England team here. I usually start the auctions around 8. I am on the fence as to whether or not do one tonight. I've got the books right here. It might be like at the end of the night where I'm showing them off. I know that's not the favorite way of doing, but my family came in. You're right, by the way, Darth Cato. My family came in and we hung out all day. I had to take Gail to work at 6. I am crashed. I would love to do an auction. I think Eric mentioned he might come in, but I said it would be kind of more of a hangout. And if we do the auction, and like I said, it'll probably be like, at the end of the night where I'm just going, okay, we have Thor issue number whatever, blah, blah, blah. Actually, I got them written on the back. This is 63 and 64. Bidding is at $1 each. Or was it $2? I don't know. I think I do have those at $1. Do I? Yeah. Huh. Go figure. Usually I have them at $2. In the auction is really just because the family's here and we want to put a little coin in the pocket. A lot of the books that were supposed to show up this week did not, and they're going to be here for next week. So I'm very excited about that. But yeah. Oh, here is Evil Black Cat. How you doing, sir?
I'm all right.
Nobody worry about you?
Nope.
Dip, 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 dip. Well, okay. Let me see. Let me scoot these boxes over. Oh, goodness. But I've got some interesting books. And I was even thinking of doing the wheel tonight. Was thinking that, oh, yeah. We had a great day. It was great to see my parents again, my family. I haven't seen them in a year. So, having them come down, we showed them the site of Muncie. Went out and had a good dinner. It was all good. I actually brought in, by the way, also because everything came in today, I didn't have time to take tags off of, and I had to go, since the books that I wanted to sell in the auction didn't come, I had to go to the flea market booth, my store, and just take books from there. So I've done that. There's only about 14 lots. Usually I run about 20. So this is a shorter time. But I found a couple of books. Man, Eric's supposed to be here. Oh, there we go. I thought I sent a... Okay, here you go. Are you coming in? I know Eric's out because of the basketball game and all that kind of stuff. But I found a couple of things.
The puppets are doing their thing. I think the puppets are doing their thing.
Oh, they're doing readings?
Yeah.
On Saturday?
I saw them do something.
I thought they only did, the videos on Saturday. Yeah, there are 2 others. Let's see. Let's see. There's a vintage comic auction live right now. I've seen those. Those are they do what I do, but they're a little bit quicker. What I'm gonna do tonight. This and this is. By the way, I got these for the wheel. I thought this would be kind of cool. This is a novel, by Lee Falk. It's the Golden Circle, the Phantom origin story. This is one of those like from 1970s. Then we have the Clawblops. This is what I'm going to show off when Eric was here, because I don't know if you guys remember. For some of you weren't here. We did the cover reading, the cover ranking for Space Family Robinson. A lot of really good covers. And the one that stood out was the one that had the Clawblops. It's a silly, stupid name. So I thought about putting those into the on the wheel and seeing if anybody would like. Well, okay. I guess, do you mind we kick off here, Eric, Evil Black Cat, or Eric's Black Cat?
Sure.
Yeah, let's, like I said, I know this isn't the favorite way of doing things, but I just kind of wanted to make it a hangout today because, like I said, I'm trashed. I really am. Not drunk, but I am dead ass tired. And if we do it this way, maybe it'll move along. And plus, that's the main reason, you know, because and also since the books didn't come in, there's not really a whole bunch. So I figured, okay. So once again, remember, these two are on the block. Every $10 gets you a spot on the wheel to win one of these two books. Now, granted, the Space Family Robinson, it's a novelty that I bought. It's not in the greatest condition, but still, it is the Cloblops, which is something we were making jokes and having fun with. So some of you were in on it, and think it's got, you know, I'm sure think it's fun, but some of you are like, what the fuck are the Cloblops and who cares? All right. Let's get this thing going then. I will, let's see. I will go as slow as possible. Not as possible, but we will go slower. And do apologize. I'm not really set up. So like I said, this is the best way to do it. Hey, Eric, what's up?
I'm in a shit mood.
I thought the Gators lost.
No, they won.
Oh, shit. When we were at the theater, not the theater, we were at the restaurant tonight and Gators were down. So.
Well, Auburn has the best player in the country, not named Cooper Flag, guy named Johnny Broome.
Yeah.
He got hurt again. And he was dominating in the first half and was a non-factor in the second half. So and he's enough of a difference maker. But so, you know, I've got this, you know, nice, wonderful TV set up, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to watch the Final Four and the Reds. The two channels that are fucking up, CBS, Fox Sports 1.
Let me guess. Gilmore Girls is the only thing that's coming in clear.
no, literally everything else is.
Yeah.
I watched the AEW and, you know, and now the
AEW
seems
when there's
to
so much better on.
It's so, well, like I said, the two things I wanted to watch, you know, the Fox Sports 1 seems to have fixed it, and I hate Duke, but I'm gonna probably try to, you know, see if I can find a CBS feed somewhere because there's like 30 of them on here somewhere. But
all right, we have a whopping 7 people watching. I was gonna do the quick auction like I did where I just show off. You seem to be okay with a live stream. I don't know. What do you guys in the chat want to do? Because I could do this tomorrow and be okay. I'm so yeah, but we do need the coin. So how are you? What do you feel like there, Eric?
Well, I was kind of just going to come on and hang out until someone else got here. Because I was kind of, you know, I mean, I don't care one way or another, but, you know, if you're just doing the claim thing, you know, I guess I could just sit here and watch you do that. God damn it, get somebody out.
Okay.
Yeah,
by the way,
I'm in full sports crabby mode right now.
That's fine. Hey, be sports and crabby. You know, if you see something cool, comment on something cool. Be a part of the conversation. I got a lot of books out today. It's Saturday, so you know I don't know what that particularly means, but I got a lot of people's books out. Tony's yours is out. Droon's is out finally. So yeah, there's that. So that's a good thing. Eric and Boyd's getting the last of his books. Okay, let's see.
But is any of Froggy Man's books out yet?
Say again? Yes.
But are any of Froggy Man's books out yet?
Okay, so
No,
yeah, let's go.
Froggy Man.
Foggy Man.
Froggy Man.
Froggy Man.
Yeah.
Yes, Tony. Yeah. Okay, so well, you know, I took him to the post office. Thor, we're starting at the dollars. Thor is 63, and then we have issue number 64 and 65. And this is how it works. If you see something you like, just say, hey, claim or whatever, Thor 63, whatever, or Thor lot. And I'll put your name down. You have 30. I should be back to 0 on my stash and money, sis. All righty. We're all good as far as I'm concerned there, Tony. What I'm going to do, I can't afford it this week, but in the next and so forth, I'm going to start giving some free shipping out as a way of saying, as a way of apologizing for late shipping recently. once again, I can't do everybody at the same time, but I will be doing that for you guys, because I know I kind of messed up and I need to get my shit together. And it's a good, in my opinion, it's a good penance. It's a good penance. All right. Once again, let's go. Thor, number 63. And we have number 64. Issue number 65. Oh, and if you clear a lot, I'll take off a couple of books. And here's issue number 68. Number 24. These are the Jurgens years. Number 31. And then number 70, which it's saying is 372, but it's still Jurgens. And we have number 74. And we say, what did I say? I don't know what I just said. Here's issue number 75, and then the 1999 annual. Once again, those all start at $1. If you take the entire lot, it is 8 instead of 10. All righty. Boom. If you see something, say it. See it, say it, sorted. Yep. Yeah, kind of like that. Kind of like that.
Yeah, that's what they say on the train here.
The train?
Yeah.
If you see something, say something?
No, see it, yeah, see something, say something, see it, say it, sorted. That just repeats on and on the trains.
Oh, right. Ooh, I'm sorry. Once again, I am dead freaking tired. Should we just do this tomorrow where we could do it properly and we just have a good old-fashioned hangout?
That's fine.
Let's do that. Okay, I will show off, if you don't mind, I would like to show off some of the new stuff that came in. Because some of the books that didn't come in or were supposed to come in this week, a couple of them did ship. And I did pick up some new stuff. So if you don't mind, I'll show that off. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All righty. This is just that. This is actually something I picked up because last week the first 22 sold or something like that. And I've got the next 10 here. And that's Young Justice number 23 and Young Justice number 24. And here's Young Justice 25. And these are books that are going to be in tomorrow's auction. We'll just hang out tonight if y'all don't mind. 20, or you know what? I'm a whore. If you see it, you want something while I'm showing off the new books, go on ahead. Number 27. Number 28. And here's number 29. And number 30, number 31, and number 32. So it is a complete run of Young Justice from 21 to 32. I'm asking, I was asking $2 each on them. If you want them as a group, let's go 15. So long as you can pay at the end of the night. That's all I'm asking, because we are out tonight. Let's see what else is new. I'm holding some new stuff in my hand, as a matter of fact. This has been pretty cool. We have Superboy number 61. Trying to get those higher numbers. I've had issues 1 through 11 a lot, but I'm still trying to grab on to the higher numbers. Here's 63, and here's 64. Also have Secret Origins. These are $2 books, I believe. Secret Origins number 26 with Black Lightning and Ms. America. And DC Universe Rebirth. Remember when this was relevant? It's still a good story. It's just, alrighty. And once again, if you do see something you like in the books I'm showing, just say something and we'll do a deal. And if you get a whole lot of something, like we'll make a deal for you. I'm in a good mood. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is newish. I mean, I've had them up here before, but here we go. One, don't bump. Alrighty. Okay. Bum. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? And feel free to comment in the comment section there. Yeah, do you have any DC Comics Bloodline Saga in the 1993? No, but I do believe there's a guy at the flea market that has them. So I may be able to pick them up from him and I'll bring them over. I do believe he has those. I'll check them out. I'll check it out, see if he still has. I saw him. I'll check to see if he still has them, and I'll bring him into the next auction. All right, we have Avengers issue number 221. This one would be in the $3 pile because it's got some spine ticks and such. So there you go. This is first She-Hulk in the Avengers. All righty. Next up, also in the $3 pile, we've got Americomics. And this is issue number 1. And this features Shade. Hold on, see if I can't rip this price tag off. I didn't understand your message via X. Did you mail? Yes, I mailed. No, today. I mailed a whole bunch of comics today. Oh. Okay, there we go. All right. All right. Getting everybody, trying to get everybody settled. And I was talking earlier about how I am going to be offering some free shipping. Once again, I can't do everybody all at once, but I'm going to go through and as a way of apologizing for basically just, I don't know. I know I had a lot of problems, but you guys don't deserve it. It wasn't your problems. And that caused some late shipping. And obviously, you know, it's okay if you had problems with it. You know, I don't hold any grudges for anybody who may have said something. All righty. Because ultimately you guys shouldn't have felt our problems, and I do apologize for that. All righty. Let's see. Once again, this is Americomics. This is part of the AC group, the Film Force and all that kind of stuff, starring Shade. That's issue number 1. And we had Adventure Comics. These are still in the $3. And that is issue number 481 and 482 and 484. And 483. Alrighty. And 480. So it's like 480, 481, 482, 483, and 484. Yeah, there you go. And those would have been in the $3 books, as well as from 1960, Dell Movie Classics. It's Jungle Cat. There you go. It's Jungle Cat, kids. I don't know if you ever saw it. Did you ever watch those Walt Disney live action, what were they called? The wilderness movies or whatever?
I did not know.
Oh, man, we were showing them in school. Did anybody else have that, or is it just kids in Florida right next to Disney? Did you get to watch all of those? Like we watched, what was it, Donald Duck and Mathematics Land and all that kind of stuff in school? You ever check that stuff out in school, or was it just kind of, meh? All right. Here we have, let's see, here we have Morlock 2001 from Atlas Comics. That's going to be in the $3, as well as Marvel issue number 2 and Marvel issue number 4. There you go. Once again, if you do see something and you want, just say, hey, claim or something like that, and I'll write it down for you. We don't have to wait for the rest. We'll just do that tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wow, this is a handful of them. A handful of newbies here. Oh, and one I brought home just to show my pops. This was a gift from Eric. I appreciate it, dude. And it's something because the TV show is something I watch with my dad. He liked it when he was a kid, and he kind of shared it. Not doing a regular auction tonight. I'll try to do one tomorrow, but I'm showing off the new books that came in because I was supposed to get around 100 books, and unfortunately only about 10 or 15 showed up. So I'm going to have them for next week. So for right now, I'm showing what's going to be for tomorrow. Yes, I did get the books out there, Sandman. And yeah, I'm showing off some books. If you guys want them, claim them. If anybody, you have 30 seconds to up the bid. there you go. But I'm only showing off the new books right now, and the other books in the auction, you've seen them before. But I'm going to hold this tomorrow officially. But if you see something tonight, go on ahead and, I've got them right here. Why not? Let's see. Breen remembers the lessons of them drawing bisons on the wall of school caves. Oh, how old is my dad? My dad, let's see. If I'm 55, he is 78. I know he's 23 years older than I am. He's 78 now. He's got the effects of Alzheimer's going. He's not too horribly bad, but when you're talking to him, you have to be prepared to answer the same question over and over and over again. We went out to dinner tonight, and he says, "Oh, this looks good. The chicken bacon Alfredo." Okay. And he says, then he goes, "Oh, this looks good. The chicken bacon Alfredo." And then he turns to my mom and he goes, "What did I order? I want the chicken bacon Alfredo. Did I order that?" I mean, on one hand, you can kind of laugh because this, told by somebody who wasn't going the Alzheimer's, it would be good comedy. But I don't know. It's one thing to see, the guy who towered, even though he's 5'8", he's the biggest guy in the room for most of my life. Do that. But there you go. But anyway, I was getting to this. This was a gift from Eric. So this will be going into a golden age or frame or something. But I brought it just to show off to my pops. It's a Spin and Marty comic book. Spin and Marty is a show that would be on the Mickey Mouse Club. And my dad watched it when he was a kid. He shared it, and I ended up watching it as well. Yeah, so it was something special, and I really do appreciate it. By the way, tomorrow or tonight, whatever, I don't know. I have these as the giveaways for the wheel. Now, on one hand, we've got The Golden Circle by Lee Falks. This is the novel version of the origin of the Phantom. And this is one of those 1978 adventure books that would be sold in airports and so forth. And then more importantly and more special to this group who do the comic book rankings, you might remember Space Family Robinson and the very first appearance of the Cloblops, which is Space Family Robinson number 9. Now, it's not the greatest condition, but it's the Cloblops. And I think that's important enough. I got one, Eric. My mom has that. She asked me the same question several times in a few minutes. Yeah. 100 books for 100 tacos, or if you're from England, tacos. That just doesn't sound right. I'd love to buy that Phantom novel right now. Can I buy it instead of the giveaway? Wow. Okay. So I would need I've bought it for 5. Would you be willing to go 8 or 10? Because I bought it to be a giveaway. If I'm trying to make a profit, what's up, Eric? Or Evil Black Hat?
I would say because you need 10 to get into the giveaway, you should at least charge 10.
Okay, so there you go. Okay, well, there you go. Let me put you down for it. Are you okay me doing this, Eric? Because I know you were all up for a live stream. Are you okay with this?
I'm just watching. I'm trying to find a channel that won't malfunction on what I'm trying to watch. So I'm
okay. You're all good. You're good. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to bring you in on false pretense and such. I feel bad a little, So, Sandman Mystery. All righty. And that is 10. Okay, 1 Phantom novel. Danger, Will Robinson. What were we doing where, I'm not one to do the impressions. When we do the cover rankings, everybody's like, I can't do an Cartman. But there are a couple I can do. Well, that one was more like, family means family, and family means no one gets left behind. I could do some. But tonight, you can tell me if this sounds okay. Tonight we were talking, my family, they started watching Parks and Recreation. And I said, we looked it up. We were thinking, is Parks and Recreation set in Muncie? Because it's, what is it, Pawnee? I think it's called Pawnee. And we were like, no way, this is not Muncie, because there's parks everywhere and breakfast food is, you know, hold on. There's no, I can't do it now. I'm trying to do it on, it's called surf and turf. You know, I was trying to do his voice. So that's too goofy. But I actually had it. God damn it. I was going to do the impression, see if it was good. But next time I'll try. I'm thinking about it too much. All righty. Next up, we have, these are in the $5 books. We had Amazing Spider-Man, number 244. And The Avengers, issue number 131. By the way, that is awesome. I did not know they had the Frankenstein. I never. So there you go. Amazing Spider-Man number 362. Don't you always say AEW sucks? The root beer? No. You can do Darth Vader. I call it surf and turf, or turf and turf. We have Amazing Spider-Man 276. But they found out it was, my wife did some digging, and it's Pawnee. Pawnee is Muncie, but it's upside down. Like if you look at the map of Pawnee, you can look at the map of Muncie, it's upside down. Here we have Rip Hunter, Time Master, and that's issue number 28. It'd be higher, but it definitely has some spine issues. So it's in the $5 lot. The World Around Us, Fight for Life. Let me get this sticker off here. I don't like these stickers when showing books. It's going to be one of those. Why are you one of those? Come on.
According to Google, Pawnee is basically a fictional version of Pasadena.
Pasadena? Okay. I'll tell you. You know what? No, I'm not going to tell Gail. I'm going to let her live with her illusion because she thinks it's fun and funny and she discovered it. So,
yeah, no, basically it's supposed to be set in Indiana, but just using Pasadena, like if Pasadena was in Indiana.
So we have The World Around Us, Fight for Life. And then we have the illustrated story of the Army. And this is from 1958. What was the, I just tore off the tag. What was the world? A World Around Us, Fight for Life is 1961.
It's like how Gotham is New Jersey if it had New York's layout.
Right, right.
Tony's asking how much the Spider-Man books were.
5. All of these were 5. These are.
Is 262? Does that have some damage to it, or?
Let me see. 362 or 262?
362.
362. No. Why should I put it up higher? No.
Yeah, you might want to look that up.
Okay.
I mean, it's dropped precipitously. You know, 361 still worth a couple $100. It's the second it's the first Carnage story.
Okay.
And that's the second appearance.
Amazing Spider-Man. All right, 362. Let's see what we're looking at here. Oh, fuck a donkey. That's $110. $60. Okay, now we're getting a little bit as that's 15, 23, 15. Yeah. Okay, let's put this at 10. Okay, we'll put this one at 10, guys. Thank you, Eric. All righty. The illustrated story. Now I'm thinking, okay, we'll check all of them. The illustrated story of the Army. All righty. That was in the 5. Bum. All right. Let me. What am I doing? Okay, come over here. Comics. Why am I signing in or up? The hell's going on? Whoa. That's not good. All right, let's try this again. For some reason, I was booted out of my my account here, and now the day is, and so I face the final curtain. Alrighty, let's see if that works better. Uh-oh. Why was I kicked out of here? Why can I not get in? Something's going on here. I'm trying to find out how much I paid for these, and all of a sudden, none of it's working. I don't like this. This ain't good. Oh, well, I guess I got the show must go on. So here we go. I like when Doug McKenzie, I read that. I started reading ASM right around when he was fighting Venom on that beach. That was a really good story. I like that one. I have that issue upstairs. I just put a new bag and backing board. What app do you use for pricing the books? I use Comic Book Realm and I use eBay Sold. That's where I go to. One thing I do not do is Key Collector, because they don't give a shit about books that aren't keys. And I look at an average, because you always have that one dumbass who puts Amazing Spider-Man #1 on for $1, hoping it'll go up, and it only sells for $5. You know, one of those things. I never pay attention to those, nor do I pay attention to the like the one-off guy who put a $10 book up for 110 and somebody actually bought it. I don't do the extremes on either side, but I pay attention to like the mid area, and that's where I get it. What if the invaders had stayed together after World War II? That's what if #4. These once again are all $5. And then we have Chick Young's Blondie, issue 198 from 1972. Yeah, you all right there, man?
Yeah, it's just
Getting frustrated.
Well, one of Houston's starters is working out on a stationary bicycle, which means he's hurt. It's like, man, can anything go right tonight?
So now Houston has the problem?
Yes, Houston, we have a problem.
Tony Hayes says, what if invaders? That's what if #4. Invaders. All righty. Well, there you go. See, I mean, that's $15. That's not bad for the evening here. All righty. Did that. And the other was the novel. All righty. Fun times. And I'll save the other one for when we do an official auction. All righty. And let's see. Once again, those books were the $5 were the Blondie. And we had the illustrated story of the Army from 1959. And then we had, for $10, Amazing Spider-Man 362. And then again for $5, The World Around Us, Fight for Life, not Fart for Life, Fight for Life. Let me speak. Rip Hunter, Time Masters. Of course, it does
Time
have
Governors.
Time Governors. Sorry. That's issue number 28. It does have the spinal problem. There you go. Then we have Amazing Spider-Man 276, which still has the tape. I never understood why they did that, but okay. There we are.
You saw you got a bed, right?
On the what if?
Yeah.
Yep. Wrote it down for Tony Hayes. Tony Hayes. All in my brain. We had Avengers 131. And we had Amazing Spider-Man 244. Those were the $5 books that came in newish. Let's see. Any big dogs? I mean, I have the older ones, so I'm going to show off all of them because there's not that many. The ones I brought in for being big dogs. Some of them you have seen. Let me get the ones that came in new today. This is a cool story, Eric. I was looking, now it's not in great condition, but I was looking and it said Archie Annual number 27 from 1975. And I'm looking at the cover. I said, 1975, really? And I'm looking at the cover and I see Betty and Veronica, and I'm like, it was 1975 a reprint? It was the number 27 a reprint? Because it looks old. It looks like it looks like 1950s or maybe or early 60s. And so I put a bid on it. It is beaten up. You could tell by the spine and everything, but it's still in decent condition for what it is. It could still get a decent price, $8.
Yeah, so I saw that. I turned it back on after I left last night and saw you showing this.
Yeah, this is Archie Annual number 11 from 1959. I think it was 59. That is a pretty good mess. That's a pretty good mess up for me right there, man. It has spinal problems. Should have lifted with his legs, not his back. It was $5 for the Invaders. Yeah. But yeah, so this one will be 8. It is beaten, but it is 1959 annual. All right. And let's see. This one is going to be 10. Let me see how much I paid for it. Oh, wait, I can't get on this site for some reason. I don't get it. Why did they kick me off? It's telling me sign in. There we go. All righty. Well, this is just going to be a pain in the butt, isn't it? I'm trying to look up what I paid for all this, and I can't get on my site. This is not good, kids. Come on. Yeah, nothing is here. Unless they emptied me out, but I don't even see messages. That is not good. That is not good. I was talking to them about shipping. I wonder if somebody got mad and said, boot them, boot to the head. Saturday night system crash, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's it. I'll try again later. But anyway, this is Zorro number 11 from 1960. It does, as you can see, it's got that, what looks like a tape stain or a water stain. Because it's not tape. There you go. Let's take a look. But it's going to be $10. We'll say $10. Probably. Well, starting bid at $10. Oh, maybe I need to go higher. Holy shit. It is funny. It's got that water stain, but look at how freaking crisp it is on the back there. God dang. Man, I love these Zorro books. Look at that. Look at that. Is that not awesome? That is really cool. And by the way, if you have Disney Plus, do yourself a favor. Check out the Zorro TV show from the 1950s. It is so much fun. It's a lot of silliness, but it is so much fun. There you go. All righty. Wow. Even in this condition, maybe it's 15. But I'll do 10. I'll do 10, starting of 10. That should include an invoice. Yeah, they did. And then I cleaned up. So I put it somewhere. My fault. I always have the website right there. I just got to figure out how to sign in for it. All right, now this one will be $15. This is 1957. When I showed my mom, she's like, "I had that." She was excited. I showed off the books that came in, and she saw this, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, I had that when I was a kid." At this point, she would have been 10 years old. It's the Mighty Mouse Fan Club magazine, issue number 1. Now, it does have spinal issues. It's got some dirt on it, but that's what's keeping it around the $15 stage. I remember watching Zorro the Gay Blade in the theater when I was a kid. 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits a dollar, all for Zorro. Stand up and holler. Yeah, good movie, that one. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, this is what the back looks like. Alrighty. Now it does have issues right here. You can see the clipping right there, and on the bottom. All right. All right. And it's, oh, by the way, it's all Terry Tunes, because it's got, not only does it have Mighty Mouse, but it's got Heckle and Jekyll. I can see it's Deputy Dog. Wait, no, that's not Terry Tunes. Tom Terrific. Let's see. So there you go. All righty. And that old comic book smell. All righty. Let me put this away. There you go. And I think those are the new big dogs. All righty. Once again, if you see something you like, you want, you're here, just say it. I'll write you down for it. I give 30 seconds for anybody to challenge you on a bid. All righty. It's a claim auction. That's what I mean by that. The first appearance of Speedball. Let's go 8 on this, not 10. All righty. And then we have Herbie #1 from 1992. All righty. And then we have the new Warriors. The last time I had this, I had it at 8, and I said, I'll go 6, and it sold. So let's try that again. Who cares is the Mighty Mouse? What? I know, right? That's true. Not only the old people really know Mighty Mouse anymore. Star Slayer #1, first appearance of Grimjack. We'll do 6 on that as well. And then Brian Azzaro's Joker. Those were the ones that we're going to do as big dogs. All righty. And let me get these down. All right. And once again, I'm really only showing off the new books that would be in the official for tomorrow. All right. Okay. I did pick these up as well. I grabbed some Avengers last week, so I thought maybe get some Avengers West Coast. Here's issue number 7, 70, 39. Here's issue number 13, number 15, number 83, and number 77, and 78. We'll go $1 on these. All right, and we have issue number 33 and 59. I'll knock 2 of them off the price, so it's $8 for the whole lot, or $1 each. Tony Hayes said, claim that Speedball. I said 8, right? Amaze Spider Annual 22. And that is Tony Hayes at $8. All right, there we go. Let's get that out of there. Get that annual out of there. Keep that guy annual out of your mouth. Well, that is just good advice. You shouldn't chew on your comics. Okay, where are they? There it is. All right. Pulled it. And let's see, anything left that is new stuff? Oh, well, how am I going to do this there? Let me drop that there. To go along with the Young Justice earlier, selling, like I said, we're selling them for $2 a pop, and it would have been 15, but I also have, if you bought the whole thing, here's issue number 33 and 34, 36, and 37. So that's 5 more. Let's say 25 for, instead of 25, it would have been, because it was $2 each. So it would have been 30. So let's say 20. 20 for the Young Justice batch if you wanted them. All righty. There we go. And then we had Superboy issue number, these are $2 books also. Superboy issue number 33, 34, 36, 39, 43, 44, number 60, and annual number 3. Did you see Sandman? Pretty freeform. Yeah, I'm really just showing off the books, and I'm going to do an auction tomorrow because I want to just do a live stream today, but I did want to show off what was new. I'm just kind of out of it a little bit, and so it's doing, we're doing kind of the pop-up thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that would be 16 if you want the lot of Superboys. If you buy, it's $2 each, or I'll do the whole thing. What was it, 16? Let's knock off 2. We'll do 12 for the whole thing. Is anyone on the panel going to help? Well, I'm going pretty quick here. If they have something to say, they could say it. But let's see. And those are all the new books. Oh, here you go. Somebody asked for Conan. This is what I've got. We've got, this will be a $1 book right here. It's King Conan #3. It's a little beat up, so I'll put that one at $1. These are $2. Conan 127 is $2. King Conan #14 would be in the $1 pile, as well as Conan #15, because it's I can see it's wavy. And there you go. You know what? I'll just all of them for if you get all of them, I'll do all of them for $1. So it's $4 for the Conans, for whomever was asking. That's what I have left of the Conans. And that's that. That's all the new books. I'll do an official auction tomorrow. If anybody, like I said, if anybody wanted first dibs, since I was showing them, I'm okay with it. I've got everybody's. So far, there was only 3: Phantom Novel, What If #4, and Amazing Spider-Man Annual #22. Yeah. Dude, you want my money for the New Warrior? Oh, yeah, dude. I thought I saw what you were saying. Claim New Warriors. Gotcha. All righty. I'm writing it down, dude. All right. New Warriors #1. All right. And Sandman. And I said $6. Dropped it to $6 for you. There you go. Did you see the claim for West Coast by Tony? Dude, no, I was showing off books. And let me go through it again. He seems to have his groove back. Funny how making money does that to a person. A little bit. All right. $8 for the West Coast lot. I'll do that right there. West Coast lot. And that's Tony Hayes at $8. All righty. Claim that Speedball. Got that. I used to love the Mighty Mouse cartoons. Me too, Crystal. They were a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun. I went back and watched. I know this is 2 different things, but Prime is now showing the 1960s Speed Racer cartoon. And I used to eat that shit up. So I turned that thing on and I'm like, oh my God, this is awful. It was so old. The animation is so old. I'm trying, I'm trying to just remember about, that's the animation I grew up with, but wow, it does not hold up. I'm going to try to work my way through it, but that did not hold up. All right, let's see. Pop-up auction. He said he'll do one tomorrow. He seems to have a groove back. Funny how making, yeah, that's true. Is anyone on the panel going to, talking about seeing things. I'll take the Superboy, says Jim. All righty. Okay, Superboy from Jim, Superboy lot. And that was, what did I say? Dude, you want my money for the New Warriors? Okay, I'm out. Have a good one, One Slick. Sorry, I wasn't doing a whole auction. But yeah, I just kind of want to do a live stream and then, call it a night. No, trust me, I'm reading. If I'm doing books and everything, I'm not really looking at the chat as much as I should. I do apologize for that. All right, but Jim had the Superboy lots. All right. Bum, bum, bum. And that was, what was it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and I said 12. Okay. That's Jim Sorensen at 12. All righty. Jinkies. Okay, and there we are. All righty. Let's see. That's another cheesy but fun cartoon. My parents used to rent them. Englatine, could I get a postal tracking from you? My last 2 lots from over a month ago. No, they didn't go missing, Drone. What you can get is my apologies. And I know you have free shipping based on the fact that you bought ahead of time, but I would like to do something to make it up to you. It is my screw up. I don't know if you remember, but last week or the week before, I was like, Drew, I'm still holding books for you. Did you? Because my mistake. I have 0 excuses for it. That was one thing I was saying at the beginning. I'm going to be doing what I can to make up for the screw ups I have made in the last couple of months. My mind has not been on work. It hasn't been on this kind of stuff. It's been on a whole bunch of the family problems, the things that we had to fix here. And I let you guys suffer for it. And I don't think that was right. Even though it caused stress, even though we couldn't travel as much as we can, we still can't. But I made you guys feel it when you should not have. So I will find a way. I know you bought ahead of time, so that's gonna, when everything's said and done, you're gonna go with free shipping. I'm gonna try to figure something out that will make it up to you. Beyond that, once again, it is you get my apologies, and I will get you that tracking number. I don't have it on me. I will get it for you though. Absolutely. I do apologize in advance, but your books are on their way. So yeah, because yeah, I feel like shit. I really do. And I understand if that breaks ties or if that breaks trust. You know, I'm not proud of what was going on the past few months. And I just focused way too much on the family stuff and didn't pay attention as much as I should have to business, and maybe made a few of too many excuses. I still haven't used that $100 prepay yet, but don't worry about it. Real life sucks sometimes. Droon, like I was saying, I don't know if you heard. I said, I know sometimes it gets confusing because I say, oh, and next week you can get $125 credit. Just understand you can spend it whenever, on whatever. And when it's done, it's free shipping. I don't want you to waste any of that money on shipping, so I hold it until it's done. But if you ask, it's yours. So yeah. What you focused on, fam issues over comic books out there. I focused fam issues over business, and business is also fam issues. I don't want you guys to lose trust. I am a one-man operation. Sometimes I make mistakes. I do try to fix it. I made a mistake once a long time ago with Krenez. I sent somebody, he ordered the Avengers book I showed off tonight, but it was in better condition. Problem is that in the time he bought it, I accidentally sent it to somebody else. They didn't return it. A lot of times that doesn't happen. A lot of times if I mistakenly ship a book to somebody else, they say, hey, yeah, I got this book. It's not mine. It might be so-and-so and so-and-so. I think they want it. And it gets worked out pretty easy. This time it didn't. And Krenez, he says, hey, I'm missing Avengers 221. And I said, don't worry about it. I'll get you another one. But that was when She-Hulk, the announcement for the She-Hulk TV show was on, and She-Hulk just blew up. Anything She-Hulk blew up. And this is the first She-Hulk in Avengers. So he paid $10. And now I'm trying to find him a decent copy for $10 when everybody's selling them for $20, $50, and so forth and so on. Finally, it took a couple of months, but finally I did that. I'm doing the same thing right now with Ronald Rugg. He bought the Star Trek V movie adaptation, and I don't know who got it, but he didn't. But I'm still out there. I'm trying to find a price comparable Star Trek V. So trying to figure it out. I do my best to fix things, but yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'll get the tracking numbers and everything. Yeah. Tomorrow, I'll be honest with you. Tomorrow, I'm with the family, and I'm showing off Indianapolis with my family tomorrow, and then Monday we're going to pick up my daughter. Should be freed up on Tuesday or Wednesday, and such, and I'll get all sorts of business done too. Dude, I sell too. I totally get it. Been there. Just do the best you can. Be transparent. People will respect and say, look, I've always tried to do that. I have lost people because of it, and I get it. And I understand. You know, one guy straight up said something. I think he just said, you know, look, you're a good guy, but I can't do this. Okay, you know, it is what it is. Oh, yeah, Tony, you're first, okay? On the next purchases, I'll tell you what, I'll give you you're the first one. I'll give the free shipping, because this is what happened. I kid you not. This is what happened. My family came over. So like everybody does, you got to make the house look like it's not your house, you know? Well, some of you probably are very much not as messy as I am, but we were cleaning up. And Gail was taking care of the living room, and she's moving boxes, and she moves a few boxes, and underneath a whole bunch of books and a whole bunch of clothing is a short box of comics that people bought. Not just you, Tony, Brian Stam, Glenzer, and the Captain Canucks were in it. I was like, holy shit, how long has this been under here? And that's the kind of thing where I'm talking about. In the last couple of months, I let the family shit affect the business, and I want to apologize, and I want to make sure that that doesn't happen anymore. And I'm going to, I've got a folder over here that I used to keep movie grades and all that, just stupid shit for me. I'm going to start writing down what people put the pages, what you bought in there, so I can look back and go, oh, this belonged to so-and-so and so-and-so. Not the best record keeper, so. But yeah, I've got your Captain Canucks on, so it's you're good. The pile of books I sent you, Tony, was like this big. I was like, oh god, damn, sorry. Oh, let's see, it's all good though. I did get my Emma Frost issues though. Emma Frost outweighs the Canadian. I knew I sent something to you. I knew I sent something. All righty. Anywho, actually, just chatting has kind of woke me up a little bit. How you doing, Eric? Sports ball going your way?
I'm watching Hot Girl Graps right now.
Hot Girl Grabs?
Graps.
Spell that?
It's short for grappling.
Oh.
It's something that one of the girls at the AEW came up with, and she's a 12.
She's only 12.
She's
no, I'm kidding. Excuse me, guys. I need to grab a drink or something here. I don't have my tea with me today. Ow.
So who's winning?
Who knows? I turned off a basketball because Duke was already starting to pull ahead a little bit.
Woof. Oh my goodness gracious. Have you guys checked out this new potion of love? It's black raspberry Dr. Pepper.
No.
That is some good I always try the different flavors and such. This was a winner right here. I like this one. Strawberry was good. My favorite is this one though. And then the cream soda. Alrighty. So what else? I have drank the shit out of that blackberry Dr. Pepper. It's so good, man. It's like so good on the lips. Yeah. I don't blame you, man. We sold out here for a while, and I thought, well, shit, they canceled it, right? Which means the only place you can find it on is Amazon, because this happens with like the coconut Dr. Pepper. They stopped selling it, and only the resellers on Amazon had it for like $30 a box. So I saw it at the gas station, not knowing that they reinstated it, and I was like, okay, I'm eating ramens if I do this. And I just got like 5 or 6, just drop them on the thing. Have it going, Darth Cato. Yes, it's a great Dr. Pepper. It's a nice balance, delicious. Yep. Yeah, I hope I didn't disappoint people too much not having a full auction. I didn't have a lot of time. This is not an excuse. This is actually what happened. The new books didn't show up. So I was like, well, fuck, I don't have anything, you know. I took last week, I did the responsible thing and took all the books that didn't sell, put them in my booth. So I said, okay, I'll go and I'll get the books. I didn't have time to do it yesterday, so we went today. Didn't have time to set up, and the parents were like, let's go out and grab a bite to eat. What's good in town? And they wanted something not chain restaurant, you know, something Muncie, Indiana. Took them to a restaurant, and it was really good. And thankfully, they picked up the tab. And we just sat and talked and got home, and it was like, holy shit, you know, I'm already late for the auction, and tired as all get out, but wanted to hang out, at least explain to you guys what's going on, and figured let's do a live stream. Let's talk about life, love, whatnot.
And by whatnot, the cat is going to go follow Dark Gato and.
Really, you're going to go to bed with Dark Kato?
No,
I did not know y'all were that close. All righty. Well, you have a good night, Evil Black Cat.
Later, folks.
All right. Talk to you later, man. So in all honesty, I'm going to try to do an auction, but in all honesty, for the next couple of days, my commitment will mainly be towards showing the parents around, making sure they're enjoying their time in Muncie, Indiana. And then, of course, getting my daughter on Monday and Tuesday. We should be back on Wednesday. So, yeah, that would be kind of something. Y'all do another live stream on Tuesday?
We do the top 5.
Yeah, I mean, afterwards, if y'all want to come over and do a live stream, just hang up and say,
yeah. See what young Venkman thinks about that.
Okay. Because, yeah, I don't know what the timeline, what we're going to be doing and everything. My mother says, since we're going to Chicago to pick up my daughter, she wants to see a Great Lake. So we're going to do that at the very least. I don't know if we're staying over on Tuesday either. I'm okay with it. The only thing I want from Chicago is a hot dog and not to get shot.
Yeah.
I think I'll get the hot dog easier than the not get shot. But Sandman said, I've been reading many, many more indie comics, and DC Marvel has just been a big letdown the last few years. I think that's a big old sentiment a lot of people feel. You know, I was thinking about something. I did a video recently. I had the books for the auction. They were called, God damn it, they were called Beautiful Stories for Ugly Children. And I kind of wanted to announce them because these are some really cool books. It was by Piranha Press, which was owned by, it was kind of like DC's independent company. It's kind of funny because comic books did the same thing movies did, you know, like Fox has Searchlight. That's their independent movies, you know. Miramax was Disney's. But I did this thing on Beautiful Stories, and somebody said, wow, that's really cool. Never heard of it. I don't know if it's my cup of tea. Maybe I'll try it. And I thought, yeah, why not? I mean, nowadays people are into independence. Let's talk about some independent comic books that you guys may have missed that would be entertaining. And the first thing that popped into my head was I did a review on it here. I don't know if I still have it on this one. I think I do have it on from the Longbox. But it's called Meth the Pig. And it's all about this pig's life. He actually eats the blood of Jesus Christ off the mount. You know, when they pull him down off the crucifix and they take him away, there's still blood on the ground, and this pig walks up and he starts licking the blood. He starts eating the blood of Christ. And by doing that, he becomes immortal. And it's the life of this pig as an immortal pig. And it's not any kind of Superman story or anything like that. He doesn't fight crime or anything, but it's his pig. It's the world view from the point of view of this pig. And I read it. I was like, wow, this is actually a good idea. This is brilliant. So I thought it might be fun to talk about books like that, things that really went under people's radars. Eric said many times, independent comic books are good while they're coming out, but they tend to drop by the wayside after they're done. You might be excited for Stray Dogs after the first 4 issues, but once it's done, it loses a little interest. Yeah.
Sometimes they don't even have to finish. I mean, remember what a big deal Something is Killing the Children was?
Yep. Nobody's talking about it anymore.
Nah. Yeah, Crystal and Dick Tracy's really good, and that is correct. That's probably, as far as all the indie books that I'm reading, that's probably second only to Space Ghost right now. Of course, Johnny Quest is on hiatus, and right now, I put it like a 1 to Flash Gordon's 1A. I think Dick Tracy's just.
I read the first few Flash Gordons and loved it. Read the first few Dick Tracy and loved it, but of course, you know me, I'm not reading modern comics. Apparently, even if they're good, you bring up Dick Tracy, so please allow me to introduce myself. And I don't know how old a lot of you guys are. I'm pretty sure you've heard of the Warren Beatty Dick Tracy movie, but this is Dick Tracy, True Hearts and Tommy Guns. And this was released at the time the movie was out. Now, I get it if you're not a fan of the art because it's a little wild. I think it looks good for Tracy because it really exaggerates the crazy look of the villains. Excuse me. But what I use these sorcerer cards from Disney as bookmarks. What you did was you go up to a mirror and it would show you the villain and, oh my gosh, he's attacking. What would you do? And you pop up whatever character you think would defeat them. And yeah. But so True Hearts and Tommy Guns tells the story of the rise of Big Boy Caprice, played by Al Pacino in the movie. And then, of course, the last issue is the story of the movie. So it's kind of a prequel plus a movie adaptation of the Warren Beatty movie. It's so good. If you are into Dick Tracy, I would recommend this. It's a great crime novel. It's not as violent as it's not as bloody as the one that's going on now. It's just as violent. And it is a lot of fun. It's got some great dialogue. The art does take a little get used to, but I don't know. I just thought it was really good because a lot of the I'm not a fan when they don't exaggerate prune face or goodness, little face. In the movies, the guy with this big head and little face. I really do recommend it. It's a lot of fun. So if you're a fan of the modern day Dick Tracy, give that one a shot. I don't think you'll hate it. Also, the Gladstone Dick Tracy was good as well. Let's see what we got. I'm on the same boat. To me, Marvel is the worst. I do like independence. Absolute Batman is different, but I only read up to issue. I read up to issue number 6, and I was like, nah, I'm good. Being poor, it kills me. It's like, oh, Batman's a poor man in this version. Batman's, and he's got to fight, and he's doing the fight for justice or whatever. No, I'm sorry. When you're poor, you're worried about, what are you going to eat? Where are you going to eat? Do you have a shelter? Do you have shelter? Or you have something over your head? If you have kids, you just add that in. Point being is when you're poor, you don't have time to be Batman. Sorry. You definitely don't have the resources.
It's the magic of comics.
I know, but I can't. A poor Batman doesn't work. I know I'm well actualing the thing, but yeah, poor Batman doesn't work. Poor people don't have the time to be Batman. Last indie book I got was Crom, says Frag. Hey, Frag, what's up? Let's see. I remember the movie with Madonna. Yeah, it's a good movie. I love that movie. Herculoids from Dynamite is good as is Gatchaman. Oh, I'm so good. Glad to hear that. I want to read both of them. I'm a fan of Gatchaman. As a matter of fact, RDV found the Pops in his comic shop. Oh, by the way, I looked at this. This is not a dirt spot. I thought this, why am I always dirty, right? I'm actually bruised. The padding fell off of my glasses. It's been digging in. Let's see. I have an issue I got at a dollar store that has several stories. One is about downside of being speedster like the Flash, having to eat constantly. Oh, there's a book called The Physics of Superheroes that explains all of that. So like if you have super strength, you also have to have a certain amount of invulnerability in your shoulder muscles, because when you lift or you push or you do whatever, you can lift a car. If you don't have the proper backup, you're going to just rip your arms off, which I thought, well, that should go along with super strength. You know, it should be, you know, understood that that's part of it, but I don't know. I dread the next year and what DC is going to do. My favorite comic character, Lobo, is coming out in the movies. You know what? I think I would not doubt, or it would not surprise me if they bring back New 52 Lobo. No, he's a real man because he's in touch with his feelings. Dynamite also has pulps like Green Hornet, Miss Fury team up out now. That's good. I think that'd be kind of cool. Did anyone watch the Preacher TV version? Was it good? I watched the first 2 seasons. I think, didn't you watch it all?
I watched the first 2 seasons, but then Seth's TDS overrode his ability to tell good stories.
So season 3 a no-go.
Yeah.
Or is that in season 2?
No, season in between.
Mm-hmm.
Like season 3, like I said, Hitler was a character, and even he knew how bad Trump was. So it's like, fuck you, Seth.
That sounds about right. That is funny.
But the first 2 seasons were pretty well done. I mean, I did enjoy them. The one lady the one that's with the guy that played the Preacher in real life, she was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah,
she's terrific. She'll probably, she'll probably win Academy Awards someday. But yeah, it's just something just like I said, it just got.
Let me get through something here. Do a little official business here. Jim tonight got the Superboy lot. Alrighty, and that was at 12. Alrighty, and let's see, that was all Jim got. Okay, so that's 12. Oh no, I don't know if Gail's going to be mad at me for not doing a full-on. I don't think so. I told her. I said I'm kind of tired tonight. I don't want to. In all honesty, I don't want to concentrate that much. It's laziness, I know. Just some nights it's like. Okay, so Sandman got the Phantom novel. So should I look out for more of those kind of things, more of those 1978 novels and such like that? Should I add them to because I did Charlie Brown books once, and some of them sold really quick and some took forever. I think I had to do something like bundle them up or something. But if that is something you guys are okay with, like genre, those airport style novels from the 1970s and 80s, if you're into that kind of thing, just let me know and I'll put them on the list of things to search for. Sandman also got New Warriors. Okay, and I said that was at 6. Alrighty. And then let's see. Yep, that was that. So he's at 16. Let's put in a little bit. We can at least get lunch while we're out in Chicago and Illinois and all that. Indiana. My mom's a huge Indiana. She's a what is it called when the cars go around the track? Racing. She's a big racing fan. And since she's here, She said tomorrow she wants to go to Indianapolis and see the track. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. She actually bought tickets and took us to a game just to show us a race. That was fun. It was all right. It got a little bit boring because it is a whole bunch of cars turning left. Granted, at amazing speeds. I mean, when they go by, it's like, oh wow, oh wow. You know, that's watching a race right there. Let's see, Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 22, the first appearance of Speedball, and that I'm doing Tony's books right now, and I do believe that was at 8. And then Tony had let's see, West Coast Lot, West Coast Avengers, and that was at 8. Uh-oh. Sounds worse with the echo. Alrighty. And yeah, that was that. Okay, so that ended up being 21 from Tony. Sandman was 16. Tony, Sandman, Tony, Sandman, Tony, Jim. Okay, that was everybody from tonight. Okay, cool. Alrighty. What's my total with shipping? We'll pay now. Alrighty. With let's see, it was just the Phantom and the New Warriors. You know what? I think I do have a single novel thing. So long as they don't look, it'll be fine. I think make it 8. Okay, and I'll put it in one of those single novel book thingies and send it. Hey, wait, no, one of them is actually a novel. So there you go. Yeah, so make it 8. That should cover it. I don't think it would go over that. This is why I do the flat rate priority, because it's always like, what's the weight? What's it going to be? I don't know. So yeah, there you go. So it would be 24. Is that okay? All right, cool. There we go. And 24. All righty. Fun times, man. Okay, what? Let's see. Maybe my ears hurt just thinking going live race. It was fun for a bit. It's 500 laps. It was the Daytona 500, so it was like way too much in the sun. There are just some games that are better to watch on TV. You know, I always thought golf and now I know racing. You know, watching the races on TV is a hell of a lot better than watching. What do you think, Eric? You're the sports guy. What are some sports you would rather see live and ones you're okay with watching on TV? Like, given the choice, of course.
The all things being equal, the 3 ball sports,
Foot, base, and soccer.
Don't make me come up there. Obviously, baseball, football, and basketball, because unless you're one of those ancient stadiums and get stuck behind a pole, most seats you can pretty much see everything. Now, TV is so stupid good now that I don't know if there's anything that's better live other than the live experience. Same way with, you can sit home on your 55-inch TV or 68-inch TV and get movie theater quality picture, but you're not at the theater, which is why people still go, and which is why people still go to games. That said, if somebody could explain to me, okay, unless you have unlimited, drinking, why would anybody go to golf? Because basically you have 2 choices. You either follow in the gallery, and which means you're walking the course, but some places have stands set up, and you're basically watching everybody come through one hole. And to me, it's more trouble than it's worth. Whereas you can sit and watch. And I gotta admit, I would have never thought this 20 years ago, but you know, one of the things with modern life is an itchy remote finger.
Yeah.
I can watch more golf without wanting to change channel than just about any other sport now.
Wow, that's
Because
something.
there's so, well, I've explained this before. Golf is the one sport that theoretically you can do, but you can't. I mean, in theory,
I get it. Yeah, you hit the ball that way.
in theory, we could ace a par 3. Realistically, those courses these guys play would be lucky to get done with that hole in under 10 strokes. I mean, it's and I said it's just what these guys can do, especially if you've golfed at any yourself. It's just amazing what these guys can do. As far as like auto racing, same thing. You if you're watching it live, unless you're in the grandstand, but like people that go on the infield, it's a blur. I mean, literally, it's all you're seeing are blur.
Yeah, it's when we were sitting, we were close to the track. Okay, if this is the wall, race is right here. We were about right here on our seat, so we're really close to the track, which is something because you can feel the wind and everything when they rush by. Yeah. But the thing is we could see one length of the track. You know, we could see the corner where they round it. We could see the corner they go back around. And every section of that probably takes maybe a second, 2 seconds tops. Yeah. Because they come around and it's like, view, view, and the speed that they're going at is amazing. So that's the exciting part. But then we're just watching it. And in Daytona, they have stuff in the middle, so you can't see the race on the other side. They do have they do have a screen, but yeah, you can see it that way. But really, like I said, it's like meow, meow, and that goes on for 500 laps. And so I like the fact that I experienced it because I experienced it. But it's not something I would do on my own, ever again.
And if you've
thank you, Sam, man.
I have seen tires fly up into the crowd. I mean, now I said at least if you go to a baseball game, you're not going to die. But I remember when I was 8 years old, 1970, a kid in Los Angeles got hit in the head with a line drive, stayed at the game, but died 3 days later.
Wow.
Because I know that because the guy that hit the ball that killed the kid hit a line drive into the stands where we were. And it was like 2 rows over, but the kid caught it with a glove and it popped. So, I mean, so in theory, you can, but there's a really, really, really good chance, barring an earthquake, if you go to a basketball or football game, you're not going to die. Unless you're one of those morons that, takes off his shirt when it's 10 below.
Yeah. By the way, there is no evidence that Frag is still alive. Frag is here, but as he says,
hey, Venkman,
undead.
We're just hanging out. Come on in.
Yeah, come on in.
I want to eat. But I don't want to end the stream because I said that's
right.
This is actually not too bad.
Bring the food on. If it's snackish, you want to do. I don't give a shit.
No, I gotta make it first. But God darn it, I hit the buttons. But I said, I gotta make it first. So that's all right.
Okay. We've been going on for an hour and a half. Line drives the scary years back when I was an usher, saw an old lady get hit in the face, knocked her off her seat. The EMTs lifted her up. Wow, that's something, because I remember because I played shortstop. Now, granted, we're not professional. I played in a little league, but I remember a couple of them where it was like, clack, that was something. When you have a line drive coming out your face and you can get your hand up in time.
You know what's worse?
Huh?
When you don't.
Oh, I got cracked. I played catcher once, and I got cracked aside. The guy swung and thought he'd be funny, and he did the twirl. I went, whoa! No, wait, no, he literally swung it into my face.
Yeah, so yeah, I've told a story. I've been hitting the eye with a line drive.
Yeah.
I've been hitting the mouth with a thrown ball. And honestly, the ball that hit me in the mouth was worse because that made me nauseous a couple hours later. The other one, yeah, my eye was swollen shut. For anybody in the audience that wants to know what it looked like, look up Tony Conigliaro, Jack Hamilton, then look at Tony Conigliaro's eye. That's what mine looked like for 3 days.
It
wasn't pretty.
I never liked to wear a cup. I thought they were uncomfortable until I took a bounce. A ball hit the field and just bounced right into my nuts, and I was like, "Okay, cup." If Giancarlo Stanton hit a ball towards me running, the guy hits the ball the hardest in the majors, velocity speed over 105 miles an hour. Damn. Yeah, Breen munching noises, best stream ever. Yeah. I miss playing the sports sometimes. I tried as an adult, join a adult league in Florida. They had some. Nah, they took that shit serious. I wanted to go and play, and they were taking that shit serious.
Age, I don't think I'd even turned 8 yet.
Yeah.
My first at bat in knot hole, I got drilled by a guy that's probably about as big as I am now. He was a big 8-year-old. The day I got out of second grade, that was the day I got hit in the eye with the line drive. About a year after that was when I hit in the mouth. So suffice to say, I had a healthy fear of the ball, and I could never shake that. And any ability on my end, I could field, but I wasn't tall enough to, I could play first base. Didn't grow. So, I mean, there was no way. The only shot I could have had would have been if I'd learned how to, if I could have thrown like a blazing fastball and learned how to move pitches around, because I was left-handed. Those guys last forever. There's a guy, Jamie Moyer, pitched until he was 49. And another reliever named, I think it was Jesse Orozco. He lasted until about 48 because he was left-handed. There's always a job for a left-hander that can pitch.
Yep. Hey, Dom, what's up?
I'm doing well. How about yourselves?
Oh, doing okay. Really tired. Just kind of chilling. Did kind of a half auction tonight, but just kind of chilling. I am beat.
All right. All right. Oh, so you only did a half auction?
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I'll show you the books if you want. But I was just. It'll give time for Eric to go grab something to eat.
Did you read Fragminion's last comment?
Okay, hold on. What is this? England teen. I got hit in the head with a baseball bat once. 5 minutes later, tell you about the time I got hit in the head with a baseball bat. That one's a good one.
well, there's another one from Tony Hayes.
Yeah. Oh, which one? We all remember getting hit. We all remember getting hit in the nuts for the first time. I was 10. Next door neighbor kid, line drive to the ding dong.
When I got my obligatory ball thrown into my nuts, fortunately they hadn't dropped yet. That might have accelerated it, but
and you were 30.
didn't not make. Oh my God, I was miserable. Yes, I was playing first and doing the infield. We throw the ball around the infield.
Yeah,
I got distracted, and I turned around just in time. And boom! Oh. But again, like I said, line drive to the eye. And a ball to the mouth. That was a distant third.
Yeah, that sounds painful.
They
still haven't dropped.
It's never fun to get hit in the nuts.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious.
That's true, Frag. If I didn't smoke, I'd still be singing soprano.
Oh my goodness. All right. And this was not for sale. This was I was thinking this might be one of the giveaways. It's not the greatest condition, but it's the first appearance of the Cloblops.
Oh, I think you have to give that to Amy.
You think?
Oh, she likes her Cloblops. Because we're never gonna have a Cliff Cornwall giveaway. So.
Right. Let's see what else. What else? Somebody got the West Coast Avengers.
Oh, really? Are the ongoing or original miniseries?
The ongoing. I had a lot of West Coast Avengers. I'm trying to pull the stuff that got picked up. I was just showing off books and then just decided, nah, if you see something you want it, just say something. I don't care. It was very casual, you know, kind of like the end of the night when I show you the books, which, by the way, I got to apologize to you I think I did you wrong last week. Because I said, yeah, don't worry about putting your name. It's fine. But people were putting the beds in. I had to honor it, you know. Usually it's just you. So, but when you add other people, you have to put it in the thing, I guess, to be fair.
Oh, no, don't worry. There are no hard feelings.
Okay. Yeah, because I like my own personal. I just felt like, you know,
No.
had I played by the rules and you typed stuff in, maybe you would have gotten a few of the books you wanted.
So, Dominic, when we were talking earlier, what happened to, man, Eglantine sucks.
Oh, no, that's what Gail was saying. She calls me Eglantine. All right, New Warriors went. Let's see.
Since Dom's here, I'm gonna go throw something in the microwave. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Do you guys mind if I show off some books? I'll show off the ones that I didn't before also, and we'll go by the rules, okay? So if you see something, just put it in the chat. All right. Let's see what was. All right. Ba-ba. Did you have a good day?
Yeah, my day was fine.
Yeah.
I stopped at two of my local bookstores to pick up some books that I chosen to check out, but decided to save for until the weekend.
Oh, okay.
However, before I even left, when I went to go to those stores, at one of my local malls and shopping centers, there was a protest happening over there. It caused traffic. Yes, there were protesters protesting Trump and his plans for this year.
They were like, "Hey, those politicians need their slush fund."
Yeah, there's that, and also calling the guy erroneously fascist, among other things.
Right, of course. Okay, I'm gonna start it. I'm a little bit more peppy than I was earlier. Tony, I don't know if it's about the money or if it was about conversation, kind of wake me up, but yeah. Also, let's see, call him. Well, we can't repeat those names on YouTube live stream. Yeah, ever since RDV overheard my wife calling me by my pet name, he has really ridden that horse. When we first met, I had irritable bowel, which would mean if we went out to dinner, I would be walking around and go, "Whoop, gotta go," and I would, take off. And it happened so often, she called me Poopy.
Oh, dang.
And that name is stuck for the 30 years we've been together. But yeah, that's her pet name for me. And she said that RDV overheard it. He's like, Booby. Yeah. So there you go. Takes a second for the brain. You hope for the best. Expect more. RDV worse than Twiddles. Mark 1 and 2. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I'll go through these books once again there, guys. If you see something, write it down, claim. Anybody has 30 seconds to challenge you. All righty. I am not going to include the books that are already done earlier today. They're done, claimed, fine. But for now, and I am re-showing these. These were the only ones that, oh shit. Okay, I had this at $1, but I just noticed that. That's not good. I'm going to include this in the lot. Okay, but for I'm not going to count it. But we do have from Dan Jurgens, we have Thor number 75. Oh, hold on. Let me make the picture bigger. All right. There we go. All right, we have Thor number 75. And we have Thor number 74. Thor number 70. If you want a book or a lot, if you want the whole lot, just make a mention and I'll come up with some sort of deal for you. We have Thor number 31. Usually it's just taken off a book or two, depending on how many there are. Thor number 24. Thor number 68. These are all Dan Jurgens run. Thor number 65. Thor number 64. And Thor number 63. All right.
I'm surprised you don't hear a lot of people talk about Dan Jurgens' run on Thor.
Eric was saying it was pretty good. I wasn't reading Marvel at this time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. And plus I am throwing this one in because of the tear at the top. I did not notice that until now. You take, let's say, take the lot 750. And I'll throw in the annual. If anybody wants that, put it down in the chat. All right. There you go. Let's see. RDV rides horses while Englandine rides donkeys. The difference is the RDV uses a Western saddle like a propeller rider. Or like a proper rider. Yeah, he's on the horse. I'm behind the donkey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Okay, so Tony Hayes says 8 on the Thor lot. All right.
And Tony Hayes said $8 for the lot.
Okay, mind you, I'm going to be writing it down as Thor lot just to save time. All righty, Tony Hayes. So when I read these off, I'm going to read it off as Thor lot. Okay, next up, we have Green Lanterns issue number 2, Green Lanterns issue number 3, Green Lanterns issue number 8, issue number 15, issue number 22. Then we have new Green Lanterns New Guardians issue number 1, issue number 0, issue number 50. We have issue number 48. And because I needed a 10th, because, you know, there's 10 spots, I put in a book called In Country, the Nam. Why did I do this? Because my dad was with me and I say, hey, here's a Vietnam. He's a Vietnam veteran. And so I put that together. So there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once again, it's I'll go $1 each and 8 for the lot. Alrighty. Let's see. True story. Latin was a deleted extra in Top Gun. He was pilot with the call sign Donkey Fucker. This is a true story. Yes, they wanted to make it R-rated at first, but then decided let's go PG, and that's what happened. True story. I did not know you knew that, RDV. All right. Of course, I was the first 14-year-old air fighter pilot, thanks to that movie. But yeah, actually, I was 15 when it came out, 14 when it was filmed. All righty. RDV says, "I know things. I drink and I know things." That's
right. All right. And Tony Hayes says $8 for the Jeep.
Yeah, I think you're going to actually, if you want something, you're going to actually have to race for it.
And Tony Hayes says $8 for the lot.
All righty. $8 for the Green Lantern lot. Let's see. GL lot plus nom. And that's $8. There you go. Tony Hayes. Alrighty. Let's see. Next up, we have, oh goodness, these are not in any kind of order. Like I said, I was lazy today. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Cerebus High Society. That's issue number 42. We had Cerebus. This is issue number 149. It says Cerebus Melmoth, but it's issue number 149. And then we have issue number 146. Cerebus issue number 123. And here's Cerebus 119 Jaka Story, issue number 6. And here's 118, issue number 5. And there's issue number 116, Story Chapter, I should say, issue number 3. And then we have issue number 97, issue number 63. And just to fill out that last spot in the 10, we have Defenders of the Earth, issue number 2. Alrighty, and that is, once again, 10 books. We'll buy the lot, $8. Cerebus lot, $1 each, $10 for them. I've never read Cerebus. What is it about? An aardvark? Did you ever read Cerebus? Oh, I lost Dom, and Eric went off deep. In all honesty, I don't know. I never read it myself. So, yeah. If anybody in the chat can help Tony out with that one, please do. All righty. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Here's some randoms. No, some of these are $2 books. Oh. Alrighty. Put those in the $2 books. Let's see. Then we have Wonder Woman annual number. Oh, here he is. Cerebus is about an anthro aardvark in Conan-esque times, and they get weird, says Fragminion. Yeah, did you see the Cerebus lot? Dom?
No, I did not.
Okay, you want me to show it again?
Yeah.
Okay. The extra book, because there's only 9 of them, was Defenders of the Earth, number 2 from the old Star Comics. And then we had issue number 97, issue number 116, issue number 118, number 119, number 123, 146, 149, issue number 42, issue number 63. Okay, so altogether, once again, it's 8 for the whole set.
I'll place $1 for Defenders of Earth issue 0.
Okie doke. Oh, it was issue 2.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Issue 2.
All right. Let's see. 9 issues of Cerebus. Well, I'll go 7. We'll take 2 books off if you buy the lot. Anybody want to give Cerebus a try? All righty. And then we had the Wonder Woman annual, number 1. We have Wonder Woman number 9. This is from the 2008 series, so this is not New 52, issue number 14. And then a book by Miles Gunter and Kelsey Shannon. This is called Dark Fang, issues 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And all those were $1.
How much for them as a lot?
Let's see. What we have here, we got 6 books, $5.
Yeah, let's go $5
For the whole lot? All right. Let's see. There was Defenders of the Earth. And that was Dom for $1. And then it was Wonder Woman, Dark Fang lot, 6 books. And that is Dom at $5. Zoinks and away. All right. And let's go. I've got some $2 books up next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 9 of them right now. I do have some other ones. These are random, and then I have some others that we'll throw in just a little bit. All right. Okay, we had X-Men 290. These are $2 books. I guess I could put the thingamajigger up at the very least. You know the thingamajigger. $2. There we go. Oh, no, they made these things right. No, it only gives. Oh, here it is. $2. All right, we have X-Men 290. And let's see, the Mighty Crusaders. This is the Archie, the Red Circle group books.
Oh, nice.
And that is issue number 2. All right, and we have Sabretooth number 1 from the 1990s series. From DC Comics, we have issue number 5 of Steel, the Indestructible Man. All righty. And this wasn't supposed to be an auction tonight. He was sleepy earlier. I'm sleepy now. I don't know if you could see the red in my eyes. But when we're talking, I kind of get new life. You know, it does kind of pump me up a little bit. But I'll tell you what, when I turn this thing off, I'm going upstairs and crashing. Sinestro Corps number 1, the special. This is what got Ethan Van Sciver in trouble, by the way. Then we have Nightbreed from Clive Barker. This is issue number 12.
Now that's a good one.
And we have Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle, issue number 16. And from DC, we have issue number 257 and issue number 246. All righty, and that's the $2, what do you call it, random lot. All right, anything of interest?
All of them.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All righty. Let's see. E, that would be $2 random lot. I'm going to put down Tarzan just as a marker. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Let's see. Dom, we're going to go 14 on that. Is there you go. All right. All righty. Next up, kids, we have Young Justice, issue number 23. And here is Young Justice. Did you get the Young Justice last time? 24. And here is issue number 25. And this is from the 2000s. This is not modern day. Issue number 26. One way you could tell is no modern day comic makes it up to issue number 27, much less issue number 28 or 29 with the Forever People, 30, 31, or 32. What Universal movie are you watching?
It's Pixels.
I dig that movie, by the way. That gets a lot of hate. I liked it. I thought I'd have fun. Any interest?
That movie from Columbus is honestly good and not terrible as people made it out to be.
No, I agree. Any Moody Blues fans out there?
Yeah, I am.
There you go. There's one. Any interest in Young Justice, issue number 23 through 32 or 33?
Yeah, all of them.
All righty. Let's see. I've been given deals if you buy the lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That would be 20. All right. And that is, let's see, F. Let's see, Young Justice. And that is, goodness gracious, that was Dom, and 20. All right. We go 18. Is that all right? Silence. That run is back when Young Justice was still fun and a silly-ish comic, not the hard case tween drama series now. Yeah.
Yeah, that was from Greg Weisman, who did an in-name only adaptation of Young Justice.
Yep. Let's see. Also on the $2, we had Superboy number 61, number 63, and 64. All right. Let's see. Those were $2 each. Let's say 3 for $5 if y'all wanted to get them. Also, we had Secret Origins number 26 with Black Lightning and Miss America, and DC Universe Rebirth issue number 1, which is still a decent read, even though they destroyed Rebirth. All right. Just got out of theater of The Chosen. Man, that was good. I hear that. I hear it was pretty good. So instead of filet mignon, it's frag mignon. Exactly. You should eat them like a steak. That's basically the message I'm getting from this. Yeah, we had some good books. We have some good books still. I'm doing just a quick flash auction. Not flash the character, but just to kind of hurry things along, because I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it soon here, because I'm getting trashed, man. Any interest in the Superboys or the
Yeah.
Secret Origins or the DC?
No, all of them.
All righty.
It is a little shame that DC Comics just sabotage Rebirth, or like when it was meant to restore the universe to what it was pre-New 52.
All righty.
They should have stuck with the plan.
Oh, kidokis. Yeah, I agree. But what is it? Dan Didiot, I heard him called once. I thought that was kind of fun. Had different plans. All right, I got a lot of $3 books coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, as a matter of fact. Wait, is that all? Or yep, that's it. We've got Flash issue number 308. Flash number 266, Flash number 314, Luke Cage issue number 26. We have Luke Cage issue number 38, Luke Cage issue number 43, Stargirl, The Lost Children. Oh, goodness. Hey, when the sticker's like right over them. There you go. It's all about placement. If you find empty space, put it there. Don't put it right in the middle of a picture. Okay, Stargirl Lost Children, number 1. And William Tell, this is Classics illustrated by Frederick Schiller. There you go. Which at the booth.
Hey, nice. Classics Illustrated.
Yep. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 $3 books.
How much
Night all on Fading Fast says Jim. Me too, dude. You take care. Be safe. I am damaged goods, says Tony Hayes.
See you, Jim.
Yes. This is for the lot. Let's see. There's 8 of them at $3 each. Let's 24. Let's go 20. I'll go 20 on this lot. If either one or both of y'all are interested, you could do a bidding war. I don't care. Yeah.
I'll go with the buck for William Tell.
Okay. And all right, you got that. That's he said 20 for the lot. I'll tell you what, we take that one out, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 21. All of a sudden, let's say 17. Tony, 17 without the William Tell. You interested in that? Let me know. All right.
No, I've read lots of Stargirl and the Lost Children, and you know, to this day, it is still a good series.
Okay, and Tony is saying okay, so I've got you down for the William Tell, and he is down for the $3 lot, and that is, I'm going to put Stargirl as the tag just to identify it, and it's Tony Hayes 17. All righty, cool. You know, I don't know why Power Man does not get the recognition he so deserves.
Him and Iron Fist.
Say again.
I said him and Iron Fist.
And Iron Fist. You're right. Okay, I think I've got 3 $5 books here. We've got Robin #1 from the ongoing series. No, the mini series. Excuse me. Would that would make that the first Robin solo, wouldn't it?
Yes.
We've got What If Elektra Had Lived. That's issue number 35 of the original run. And
another classic issue from What If.
Yes, it's very good too. And New Funnies by starring Woody Woodpecker. Do I have the number? Yeah, this is 157 from 1952. All right. Let's see. Bold capitalization. He's old. And I took off my glasses because you can see it's bruising me. Not all in favor. How much for the lot? 20 for the lot. Okay, 17. Bold capitalizations. Okay, there we go. Any interest in any of the $5?
All of them.
Okie doke. 1, 2. Let's see, J, and that is $5 lot. Woody Woodpecker. Dom. Okay. All right. Let's see. What do I have left here? These are $2 books. Again. All right. All right. Wait, these aren't. Yep, these are $2 books again. Oh. And let me move this here. Back in the saddle again. Well, you got trouble, my friends. Right here, you got trouble right here in River City. All right, next up, we've got Uncanny Avengers, issue number 12. Kang. He's so not hot right now. All right. Secret Origins, issue number 43, Hawk and Dove. And then issue number 7, Green Lantern Sandman. Issue number 4, Firestorm. And we have issue number 2, Blue Beetle. Here is issue number 16 with Our Man, Warlord, but more importantly, Amazing Man. And then we have issue number 24 with Dr. Fate and Blue Devil. And here is Secret Origins issue number 25 with the Legion of Superheroes Dead and the Atom. There you go. And we have issue number 30 with Plastic Man and Elongated Man. Next up, we have the Green Lantern Corps, and that's issue number 222. And here's issue number 203. And we have issue number 133. Then we have Power Man and Iron Fist, issue number 118. Here is 117. Next up, we have James Bond Jr., issue number 1. Machine Man, issue number 13. Power Lords, issue number 1. We have Secret Origins, issue number 35 with the Justice League. Red Sonja Annual number 1 from Dynamite Comics. Secret Origins number 47 with the Dead Legionnaires. And finally, we have Secret Origins number 15, The Spectre and the Dead Man. All right. And if you guys saw anything, always remember, you don't have to wait for me to end the lot, by the way, to say you want something. You can say it right away. But there you go. If there's Ben Power Man, Iron Fist, $2. Okay.
And good choice, Tony.
Yep. All righty. Anything you see?
Yeah, all of them.
All of them. Okay. All right. Let me flip the page over. Let's see. That was K, and that is Power Man, Iron Fist. And it is 117118. Tony Hayes, $2. All righty. Each. So it'd be $4. Okay. All righty. And Dominic said the rest. And okay, so I'm gonna say Secret Origins and so $2 lot. $2 lot with a tag of let's see, what could be the tag? Green Lantern and Secret Origins. And that is Dom. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So that would be 48. Let's say 45. Is that right?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. I want to, if you're taking a lot, I want to give a discount, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so these are all a lot of the new books that came in. So the prices are like there's some 3, some 5, so forth and so on. I think I am sitting at 58 without shipping. I would have to take a look at it there, but definitely when we're done here, I'll give you. We're almost done, in all honesty. No, that's new. That's new. All right. At first, because I only got a handful of the books that were supposed to come in, I was just so down on doing one of these. But yeah.
Hey there, Eric and Boyd.
Hello to him, Eric and Boyd. How are you doing today, sir? Alrighty, let's see. These, I believe, were all $5 books. Oh. Did I put the $10 book in these as well? And okay, yeah, that one's Big Dog. So I'm gonna put that one over here. This is a $3 book. And do we have everything? That's a $3 book. So let me move that up. There we go. There. Alrighty. And this was a 5, so I'm gonna move that up. These were 3. And the rest are, oh, this one is 3 as well because the condition, and the others are Big Dogs. Okay. These are new books that came in. Excuse me just a bit. I'm home now. What you got, E? All right, I'm on to the Big Dogs there, man. Give me just a second. I'm a little bit parched. I like these. You know, sometimes they go a little quicker. I do prefer putting them on the bookcase. But when I do these, it's like constant talking. Alrighty. Next up, wait, did I get both of them? We had Green Lantern from, we had the $2 big lot with the tags of Green Lantern and Secret Origins, and then Power Man and Iron Fist. Okay. I just want to make sure I got everything. Okay. So next up, we have at $3 because of condition. It's got Spinal Ticks right there. Okay. This is Avengers number 221, first She-Hulk joining the Avengers, and that's it. We're at $3. Alrighty. Also at $3 is Marvel, issue number 2. And we have Marvel, issue number 4. And we have issue number 480 of Adventure Comics starring Dial H for Hero. All right. And we have issue number 481, starring the Dial H for Hero. And then we have 482, and then 483, and 484. Alrighty, and all those are $3 each. Also is Mara Comics issue number 1, starring Shade. And we have
no relation to DC Shade.
none. And then we have Morlock 2001 from Atlas Comics. Alrighty, and those are the $3 books. If there's any interest, I'll pay $10 for England team to keep Marvel. Yeah, it's not known to be a good book, but yeah, it's really not known to be a good book. All right.
Would you call it so bad it's good or just bad?
I have only heard the story, in all honesty, because I watched the Linkara thing. I've never actually.
His review on Marvel is hilarious.
I never really jumped in. Hey, you know, we're talking about doing Avengers West Coast. If you want to do a video or something, we could read Marvel issue to issue and kind of Rocky Horror Picture Show it. You know, just joke about it as we go. 3 for the first 2, Dial H for Heroes, says Austin. 3 each for issue number, there we go, it was issue number 480 and 481. That leaves 482, 483, and 484 left of the Dial H for Heroes. Let me mark those down for. I'll place a bid on all the $3 books except for Marvel. Coward! I'm the only one stupid enough to buy them. You know what? I really went for the series. You know, I didn't just go for one. I thought it might be funny. At the very least, if you have the series, you could sell it at a good rate if you get it low enough. Because most of the covers are Mary Jane, or I think it's actually supposed to be Aunt May or something.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Aunt May.
Yeah, and it's like in a bikini on a swing. And her, I mean, even the ones I've got, like she's naked holding pizza boxes, you know. This book is total class from beginning to end. Bikini fighting dinosaurs, or yeah, it's pizza and PlayStation and naked. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Austin has the 480, 481. There you go. And let's see, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, nope. Didn't want these. So far, Marvel, you put Cerebus. You guys put Cerebus in the same category as Marvel.
Even though Cerebus is actually a good fantasy series, and it's more, even though like there's an ebb and flow.
There you go. That's a good way to put it. All righty, but let's see, 2, 4, no, but 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 12.
Now, Eric, your boy, he's placing the $3 on Shade.
On the Shade?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let me mark that down. And you want the rest after that?
Yes.
Okay, and that would be and that would be Mara Comics.
No, actually, no. What the heck? If we're gonna cover like Marvel in the future, like in the comeback of Throwback Thursday, I might as well buy them just to take them off your hands.
Okay. So I'm sorry. I did not. I take back calling you a coward, sucker. All right. Okay,
I'm willing to take a bullet for everyone.
Okay, let's mark. That's 6 books. We'll mark it at 15. Okay. And we'll,
sure.
Let's see. NO, and that is $3 lot with the tag of Marvel.
Oh, yeah. Pride Minion said he wants the silver slot.
Okie doke. Frag Minion service lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I said 7. All right, service lot at 7 for Frag. Okay. Oops. Okay, service. Frag. And that was 7. Alrighty, and yours was 15, right? Alrighty, cool. Let's see. Now we're actually to some big dogs, right? Nope. Still in the $5 books. I've still got some $5 to talk about here. Right? Yes. Okay, so I have Avengers issue number 221. First She-Hulk in the Avengers. It's got some spine ticks. I showed them off a little earlier, but here you go. And that's why it's not higher. All right. And then we have Amazing Spider-Man number 244. And we have Avengers issue number 131. If you want this one, go for it quick, because I think this is a you've got to put it in the chat, to be fair. Amazing Spider-Man 276. Because yeah, that one is really cool. That 131 with Frankenstein. Holy shit, it's an Avengers with Frankenstein. Rip Hunter Time Governor, issue number 28. And the reason why it's 5 is pretty obvious. All right, there you go. And then we have The World Around Us, Fight for Life. Also in this issue, the Immortal Witches in Salem and the Gift of the Plow. All right, it's one of those educational books that they used to put out in the 40s and 50s. The Illustrated History of the Army. It's still The World Around Us. That's just, it's the Army part. Next up, we have Chick Young's Blondie. All right. And then we have Walt Disney's Jungle Cat, the movie adaptation. Those wild adventures from Disney. All righty. Those were in the 5s. Amazing and Governor's been for 2 each. Amazings and Avengers. Oh, okay. So if I'm getting what you're doing here, Dom, you're giving everybody a chance to bid, and you're taking what's left. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, so the Amazings and the Avengers. All right.
Also put down $3 for Amazing.
Oh, it's the, wait a second. Hold on. These were the $5 books. Oh, fuck a donkey. I see what happened. I am so sorry, guys. God damn it. I fucked up. Yeah, there you go. I'm sorry, guys. I said it, but I had the banner going. But I had the banner going. I forgot I put it up there. These were the $5 books. If that changes your bid, by all means, let me know. If you want to drop, I understand. But yeah, these were $5 books with the Avengers 131 and such. So yeah, you guys.
Okay, now Austin's saying $5 for Amazing.
Okay, so at this point, Tony, you have 30 seconds to challenge if you want. It would be $5.50 or higher. That's how I do a claim auction. So yeah.
Well, he also bid previously on Avengers. However, he and everyone else thought they were all $2. But you didn't change the banner to $5.
Yeah, I know. And you said 3 on Shade, but no, the Shade was a $3 book. But you actually put $3. So you heard what I said. Yeah, I'll fold them. But okay, sorry, Tony. All right. Now I do have the Avengers still. Do you want the Avengers, Tony, at $5? The Amazing will go to Austin. All right. And I still have Avengers number 131 and issue number 221. All right. And once again, apologies. Let's see, Q, and that's Amazing Spider. And that is 244, 276. All right, Austin at $10. So three, yeah, Erica Boyd, you were right on those. No worries. Hey, I am too, and obviously. Okay, so this goes to Austin. The Avengers are still in play. Do you want them, Tony? I want to give him all chances to answer and such. Pass. All right, Tony, no worries. All right, so are there any of these that you are interested in, Dom?
All of them.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. $5 lot, Avengers to Jungle Cats. All right. $5 lot. Avengers to Jungle Cats. And how was your dinner, sir? Duck L'Orange, I'm taking? Beef Wellington?
I already forgot what it was. It's some kind of chicken nonsense.
Chicken nonsense. Gotcha. All right.
Okay, so chicken dinner. We can't go wrong with that.
And that's 30.
Except for, Coco's pissed at me because I wouldn't give her any.
No. We're not telling that joke.
No,
Thank you for setting it up. Okay.
You didn't take the bait. Good.
Your mind would go there.
It would. Well,
Dude.
hey, I'm the one that everybody jokes that I'm eating donkeys everywhere. Wasn't just me. Wasn't just me.
She's so much like a dog that she begs for certain things now when when you bring food over. Oh, knock it off. But they're apparently dogs you can give food to, but cats you can't.
That is true. That is true. Okay.
Problem is, try telling a cat that.
There we are. Okay, and then we had this one was at $10. It looks beautiful on the back and on the inside. On the front, it's got a stain all the way up. It is issue number 11 of Zorro.
Nice.
And then we have at what would I say, 15? Did I say 15 on this? This is issue number 362.
Well, you said 10, but 15 would not be a bad
Okay.
price on that.
362 of Amazing Spider-Man. And this is a little bit damaged. By a little bit, I mean a lot. It's the 11th annual from, I think it's 1959. And that is Archie. Giant size Archie number 11. In its condition, you'd think $8. Eric, think that's fair?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. All righty. And those are the three new big dogs that have come out. Speaking of cat, how's the one? He's a little bit more jumpy. He actually purred when Gail pet him. He was acting a little bit everybody in the house. He got a little excited. So we're seeing recovery. We're happy about that. He started to want to go outside, but it's raining all day. So he went, woo, oh no, so he backed up. So yeah, he's getting better.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. Okay. So any interest in the three big dogs? Oh shit, you meant Eglantine. What? Speaking of cat, how is the one you, oh, there you go. Yeah. Any interest in the big dogs?
Yeah, all of them.
Okie doke. Let's see. So we had S, and that was Archie Annual. And that was 8. We had the Zorro, 10, and the Spider-Man. It was 362, 15. Okay, so that is 25, 32. All right. All righty, kids. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit! I forgot one of the new big dogs. This one's 15 as well. It is damaged, but it still looks good on the. I opened it. I'm very excited. My mom actually was like, "Oh my gosh, I had this." It's the Mighty Mouse Fun Club magazine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it does have on the spine there. You could see it's a little, like any of these big books. Look, here you go. On the spine, you can see how it's torn a little. There's a lot of these bigger, older books. This is 1957, I want to say. I know it's in the 50s. But yeah, my mom was excited when she saw that. I used to have this. Let's see. Mighty Mouse Fan Club. 1957. Yeah. By Terry Toons. Okay. I'll go 10 on it. There's a torn page right at the front I didn't see first. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, you're looking at a lot of the different Terry Toons, as you can see them as they're passing by on the bottom there. So there you go. All righty. Let's see. Oh, she means okay. Let me put this back. Alrighty, and then we have also part of the big dogs. We have a hardcover of Brian Azzarello. This is the Joker with Lee Barhamo, and that one was 10. And this is the first appearance of Grim Jack. It's Star Slayer number 10. Alrighty, I'll be willing to drop that to 6. And then we have Herbie number 1 from 1992. Alrighty, if anybody's interested in any of those, just put them in the chat. Alrighty, and there you go. Every time my family goes on vacation, it's always a cold front at warm places. Yeah. Any Annette Funicello in that. Wait, what? What we're talking about? Any Annette Funicello. Well, did I pick up a Mickey Mouse? The Terry Toons would be different. Are you interested in any of these, Dominic?
Yes, I am.
Okay, which ones?
Let's see. I believe I already have the Joker by Brian Azzarello, so I'll lay claim on the rest.
Okay. And that is T. And we have Herbie at 10. And then Mighty Mouse at 10. And Star Slayer at 6. So that's Dominic. 26. All right. Cool, and cool. Let's see. Back to the $2, kids. We have Young Justice, issue number 33. And we have Young Justice, issue number 34. Young Justice, issue number 36. And Young Justice, issue number 37. And we also have Battlestar Galactica, issue number 5. Here's Battlestar Galactica, issue number 6. And Battlestar Galactica, issue number 7. Those are this $2 lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books. So that would be 14, let's say 12 for the lot, or of course $2 each. What is the Joker comic about? I've actually never read it. Did you read the Joker, Brian Azzarello? Either Dom or Eric, can you explain it to Fragmenting if you have?
It's been a while since I've read that one, but it's a I think it's a mature Joker story involving one of his latest hijinks. But I need to double check.
Okay.
Well, let's see.
Are you interested in any of the $2 books?
Well, actually, Fragmented, he said, hey, I'll take the BSG books of
Okay.
Battlestar Galactica.
He's got the Battlestar Galacticas. All right, 5, 6, and 7. 5, 6.
Oh, that's a good one, Tony.
All righty. And that leaves Justice, Young Justice, issues number 33, 34, 36, and 37.
I'll lay claim. I'll lay claim on the rest of the books.
All righty. And let's see, we have 26 to 20. Austin, I'm going to, since I missed out, I'm going to read this off to Frag, see if he wants to battle you for it. Frag, Austin challenged you at $3. So do you want to go $3.50? And this is why I call it a claim auction. Okay, and you're good on you want the Young Justice?
Yes.
Okay, I'll put you down for him. All right. We'll see if Frag puts a counter bid on Austin, or Frag, if you don't want to just put the fold up, and there you go. 36, 37, 33, 34. All right. I go $3.50. All righty. We're at $3.50 on the each on the. Oh no, you've got you got the last two at 3, or I'm sorry, at 2, but you're at $3.50 on the first one. All right. Boom, boom. There you go. And he's out. Okay, so that raises that to, let's see, it was 2, 4, 6, 750. It's now 750. All right. There we go. All right. Oh, more $2 books. Well, at least one more $2 book. Battlestar Galactica number 9. It should have been in the last lot. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm actually going to take this down. I'm going to Austin. You want it? I mean, I know you didn't get the first one. Would you like the last one? If not, I'll put it on an open bid.
Oh wait, hold on. He said
he wanted it. Yeah. I just wanted to do so. I mean, you know, he wanted the one book. He wants to try some Battlestar Galactica. Now we can try some Battlestar Galactica. All righty. There we go. And I'll put that W, and that is BSG number 9 for Austin. All righty. Cool. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had 5 Conan at $1 a pop. We had issue number 17. All righty. And then 127. Why the hell did I read that as 17? Ay, Vega Volt. What we do have is these have kind of waves in it. But we have issue number 3 of King Conan. All righty. Actually, this one just has normal damage. Then we have issue number 14 of King Conan, and issue number 15 of King Conan. $1 each on those. The lot would be $4 or $1 each. So, alrighty. Any takers on the Conan? Boom, boom, ba-dum-ba-dum. And so we face
any takers?
Any takers? $4 on the Conan from. All right. So, when I'm reading this off, by the way, I will be reading off Conan lot and stuff like that. I'm not going into great detail on this, but I don't have a lot of repeats. All right. And that's Austin. And that's $4. I'm also, because the nature of how I'm doing things, I'm not keeping track of bids as I go, so it's going to be a bit. Now, this is a little bit of a sale going on because I do have some of these marked at $2 each in the booth. But we have Solo Avengers starring Hawkeye. That's issue number 24. And we have issue number 23. And here's issue number 32 and 34. and 37. Man, I ended up doing an auction here. Here's 37, and here's 35. And we have issue number 36, issue number 37, and issue number 32. That is a lot of 9. All righty. Let's see. Let's say $2. What? Nope. Sorry, a buck each. 7 for the lot. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. I'll do a buck each. 7 for the lot. Fake like you're tired and almost sign off. Then come back and make money. Love it. Take our money. I guess you're right. Making money wakes a man up. I tried to deny it. But you're absolutely right, Tony. There you go. All righty, kids. Any takers on the Avengers Spotlight? Bum 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 ba ba bum 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 boom boom. Dom, any takers?
All of them.
All righty. Now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did you know that takes 15 seconds? And that's why they play it twice at the end of with Final Jeopardy, because they know it's 30 seconds long to give every time. Yeah. Okay. Tony Hayes might challenge you on this. Just going to show him off one more time for him. 32 and 37 and 36, 35. Huh. Another 37. Okay, so I'll plop this one out and I'll readjust the price for you. 34 and 32. Oh, wait, am I going through? Did I have doubles of a lot of these? Hold on. Let's see, 23 and 14. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 books here, so we'll say Dom's got them right now at $6. Okay, there's also, by the way, 3 doubles, Austin, if you just want the doubles, if you want to give something a try. I mean, Tony. All righty, and that way there's no bid war, but there were 3 doubles on these. That's what one of the Zeus said in the episode of The Chosen last night. Something about money being the most powerful force to man. Hey, being able to pay for food and dishwasher liquid and all that kind of shit actually makes up. Okay, so Tony looks like he's not challenging. But once again, I also have doubles of 32, 37, and 35. We'll say, what is that? That's 1, 2, 3. We'll say $2.50 for the 3 doubles if you want to try them out. Dominic, I'll put these in your box and mark you down for them. Vendor's lot for $6.
Thank you.
All right.
Tony says he'll take the doubles.
Okay, so let me see. Why was a vendor spotlight? And there were 7 issues, $6, and that's Dominic. Okay, and let's see, Z was a vendor spotlight, 3 doubles. And that was issues. I can actually write down the issues for only 3 of them pretty quick. 32, 37, 35. And that was $2.50. Okie dokies. Getting down to the wire. We have Tales of the Green Hornet, number 3. And here we have from Now Comics, Green Hornet, number 11. And here is Green Hornet, number 9. We have Sting of the Green Hornet, issue number 2. And then we have Green Hornet number 12. And the Kevin Smith Green Hornet issue number 2. And another double, issue number 3. So there you go. All right. These are also a buck. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say 6 for $5 if you take the lot. And there you go. We'll take the, okay. And then of course I've got the one double. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty. Any takers on the Green Hornet? And then there's, I got some packs. I put 3 books in dollar, but I don't know if you're interested in those. If you're not, just let me know. And this will be the last lot. And then I do have to do math. All right. No takers for the Green Hornet.
Well, no takers?
No takers. You taker?
Oh, yes.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All righty. Green Hornet, 6 books. And it was Dom, $5. All righty. And as I was saying, I make these packs. They were in the box. But it's like X-Men and Speed Racer. There's something in the middle. Ms. Mystic and Wizard. Youngblood Strike File and Amazing Fantasy 2. Force Works number 3 and Death Sentence number 1. There are 3 books in here. A New Talent Showcase and Department of Truth. And that's issue number 9. And the New Talent Showcase was issue number 8. Jim Starlin, Breed, issue number 4. And Night Force, the new version, issue number 3. The book in the middle is a mystery. To tell you the truth, it was so long ago that I made these things, I have no freaking clue. We have Ambush Bug, and that is issue number 4. And Adventures of Ford Fairlane, issue number 3. And then The Stranger Thing Free Comic Book Day and Alpha Flight number 18. If you're interested in these at all, just let me know. They're a buck pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you want them all, $6. All righty.
Any takers?
I don't think so.
All right. In that case,
You gonna take them?
yeah, I'll take the lot for $6.
Okay. Let's see. And comic pack. Lot. And what did I say it was? There were 8, and I said $6, right?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
you did.
Okay. All righty. There you go. Now's the time I'm going to write everybody's total down and everything. You've got that, Tony. Because this is a different breed of cat, what I'm doing, like normally when they're on the shelf, I have time to write everybody's books out. Now I've kind of got to do it on the fly right here. If you could, please forgive me. Dom, can you entertain the troops? I need to hit the head. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, looks like you already played $6 on the lot, Tony. Once England team gets back, I'll let them know. Well, hopefully everyone here in the stream and chat are having a good weekend. Yeah, what have you all been up to? Good one, Tony. Wait, you're watching The Chosen right now in theaters? Yeah, that's what I've been hearing through the grapevine about The Chosen. As for oh, okay. Well, thanks for the clarification, Austin. Well, well, I guess well the last movie I watched, well, it's more of a rewatch really of Looney Tunes: The Day the Earth Blew Up, and with the recent news of what oh excuse me, Wile E. Coyote versus Acme have been bought by Ketchup Entertainment, and it's going to be seeing the light of day next year. It looks like things are turning around for the Looney Tunes. All right. Who was Who was sexier, Poison Ivy from Batman the Animated Series or Ink from Batman Beyond? I have to go with Ink because she's not only a femme fatale, but also she lives up to her reputation as a saboteur. And your mic is still muted, Englentine.
I was talking to you. I actually said it's kind of funny because I said you're going to have to answer this, Dom, because I don't remember Batman Beyond very well. And immediately after I said that, you answered. So I thought you could hear me. Yeah. Whoops. Oh, wait, I just can't help looking stupid sometimes. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how some do it where they're like, yeah, we're on YouTube, we're looking cool. Nope, not me. I do not have that power. I lost that superpower. It's okay.
How do you feel? How do you feel about Wile E. Coyote versus Acme? Like being in theaters like next year after Ketchup Entertainment bought it, because it looks like well, for what we're observing, Warner Bros. is doing a little redemption arc after screwing over the Looney Tunes.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of excited about that. I'm wanting to see the movie so much. I wish I'd gotten a chance to see the Porky Pig movie that was out, the Looney Tunes movie.
The Day the Earth Blew Up.
I didn't see it. I missed it. It's not in our theater anymore.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That sucks. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but I'll wait. Hopefully it'll be on. I missed the series. Me and Gail used to watch the Looney Tunes on HBO Max all the time. She loves those things.
It's messed up that the Warner Brothers do HBO Max, but decided to get rid of their entire Looney Tunes library.
That's ridiculous.
Like, what's the matter with you people? Like, they're your mascots.
Yeah, I can't understand why they didn't nurture them. You know, at one point in time, Bugs Bunny was as popular as Mickey Mouse. So why were they not nurturing these characters to get them out there, get kids to know about them? It just doesn't make sense.
Right? Like even my generation, like the millennials, aka Gen Y, like we also we too grew up on Looney Tunes, like through Boomerang and also Cartoon Network. And of course Space Jam helped in that department.
Yep. Oh, and I think it's pronounced Generation Y.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
Yes, I was very subtle. Okay, let's see. Tony had What If number 4 at 5, and then Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 22 at 8, and then West Coast Avengers at 8, Thor lot at 8, the Green Lantern lot at 8, Stargirl the $3 lot at 17, Power Man Iron Fist 117 and 118 at 4. So I've got, let's see, 24, 36, 46, 53, 57, 62 is what I've got for you, Tony. All right. And with shipping, let's see, that was 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so this is going box. And that would be 79 for this one. All right. Cool. All right. The boxes, the shipping was 17, not $79, by the way. Jim Sorensen had Superboy at lot at 12. Okay, I didn't sell that again, did I? I want to make sure I didn't. So I might. Did I sell it twice? I don't think I did. All right. Okay. Canon Live Vendor Spotlight. I don't think I did. Okay, cool. Woo! I was afraid I did. I was like, wait a second. Did I put that up twice? No, I did not. All right. All right. And then let's see. By all means, please answer questions and go forth while I'm doing your page here. All right. All right. Yeah. There you go. The new Tron trailer looks interesting. Megan 2.0 looks like Terminator 2.0. Yeah, it does.
But after like Megan's performance, like when it came out and took everyone by surprise, right?
Yeah.
And so far, I don't think like Megan is gonna go the route of the Terminator series.
Yeah. Okay, and he had the Phantom novel, and let's see what if number 4, Spider-Man number 22. We got that. He's got that. West Coast lot. There we are. Okay, Phantom and New Warriors. All right, good. I got to eat at Bubba Gump's at Santa Monica a few days ago. It was good. I was confused why there was such a Forrest Gump theme in it, so I finally watched it on my way home. Yeah, 70 night for all tonight sounds correct. I will have my friends send you money via just well, thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. Let's see. You had the Defenders of the Earth, and that was at $1. All right, that was issue number 2. And then Dom, you had WWDF lot. Okay, that's Wonder Woman. Sounds like Wonder Woman. And what was the DF? There was a lot of 6. Okay. That was Wonder Woman. It was a $1 lot. I remember that. Let's see. Where is it? Wonder Woman. Sometimes I don't even know my own abbreviations. Wonder Woman DF. Dark Fang. Okay, there we go. All right. And that was, where are we? 5. All right. And then Dominic had the $2 random lot with Tarzan in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, I haven't had like Bubba Gumps in a really long time.
Yeah, me neither. I was not a fan of the food when I went. Let's see. Young Justice to Dominic at 18. All right. And then it was $2 2 random 5 books plus Rebirth. Okay. And that was 10. All righty. And then the William Tell. And that was 3. And then we had Dominic had the LOF Woody. LOF to Woody. Oh, the Woody Woodpecker. Okay, $5 lot. All right, $5 lot. LOF to Woody. Okay, I know which one we're talking about. That was 15. Okay. And then we had Dominic with the Green Lantern Secret Origin lot. All right. Green Lantern and Secret Origin lot. Okay, GL, SO lot, and that was 45. And then we have the $3 lot with Marvel and Morlocks. And that was to Dominic as well. Marvel, sorry for all the numbers, guys. And that one was 15. And then Fragminian had the Cerebus. I'm going to write that down later. We have the Avengers and the Jungle Cats, the $5 lot. $5 lot. Avengers, 2 Jungle Cats. And that was 10. And then you had the, oh no, that was 30. Let's see, Archie Annual and the Zorro and the Amazing Spider-Man. And all that together was 32. And then you had Herbie, number 1. And that was 10. Alrighty. And then Young Justice, 36, 37, 33, and 34. Is there any questions or anything? E, can you get some old plastic milk crates to stash customers' comics in the background, like some of Dark Admiral's name on it, mine too? To stash your comics, like when I'm holding them? That's an interesting look. It's an interesting thought to it too. Huh. I'll look into it if I could get it so it's not, because the door is right here and we don't want to block that. And this is where I have the shelf, but it is kind of an interesting thing. Okay. And then we have, let's see, that was Young Justice. What you watching?
Glory.
37, 33, and 34. And that was 8. And then we had Dominic with the Avengers Spotlight. And that was 7 issues. And that was it. 6. And then the Green Hornet books. And that was 5. And then the comic pack lot. And that was 6. Alrighty, sir. Those were all the things you had. And here's the total. Let's see, 1, 5, 6, and 14 is 20, and 18 is 38, and 10 is 48, and 3 is 52, 51, and then 15 is 66, and then we have 40 with 45, the Green Lantern lot. We have 66, that's 111, 126 when we add in the Marvel lot of $3. But where are we on? 127, right? Shit. 6, 20, 38, 48, 51, 66, 106, 111, 121, 126. All right. Let me write that down as a marker. 126. And then plus 30 is 156. 32 is 188. And then $10 is 198. And then $8 is 206, and then $6 is 212, and $5 is 217, and then 6 is 223, sir. Alrighty. Oh, did I lose Dominic?
No, still here. So
all right.
Around $200.
Yeah, 223.
223. All right.
Yes, sir. All right. And just got to ask for the misses because this is rent week.
All right. I'll send you the total as soon as possible.
Okay. Thanks, sir. Because she will ask. Sometimes that's actually when I send you messages. As she'll go, do you have this is for this bill? I said, well, you know, Dom has never failed to pay. And she goes, did you send him a message? I like, okay. I feel like my wife's muscle. Tell that bitch she's got my money.
Hey, I have not let you two down on paying.
You never have. You never have. But with her, sometimes it's a matter of expedience because we're one of those households when she runs the household finances. So if I make the money, I don't make the money. She makes a lot of money herself, but not a lot. But for the household, she does. She says, "What's the bill is? Here goes the money. You take that." And, I am A-okay with that. Mainly because that's how it's run in my family. Like my aunts, my uncles, anybody except for my mom and dad, because both of them were accountants.
Okay.
But it's always been the man comes home. They say, this is the bill that needs to be paid. The guy would just send the money. The woman would pay the bill. That has been my entire life. That's all I've ever known is that's what the role was with man and woman. Which I think by today's standards, they would be calling me cuckolded by my wife or something like that, or simping for my wife. The only thing I have to say to people like that is, and your longest relationship lasted.
Do you mind if I interrupt for a second?
Go ahead. What's up?
Yeah, I want a moment of silence for Duke University.
Okay. Did they blow up?
They blew a big ass lead and forgot to win.
Oh,
I'm just so finally.
But
something went my way.
Okay, let's see. I need an Eric and Boyd page. I got a Sandman page. He's done. Eric and Boyd had Americomics, E&B. Americomics, and that was 3. I think it wasn't that it, Eric and Boyd. That was it, right, for you? All right. So much for a moment of silence. Oh, I'm sorry. I talked through that, didn't I? All right. Sorry. Please, a moment of silence for your sports ball team.
Hell with us.
There you go. Okay, that's the spirit. Okay, it was Tony Hayes who had the doubles, right? Tony Hayes had the doubles. Did I write down the double lot? All right, double lot. Avengers double lot. All right. Let's see. Austin. Got the Eric and Boyd. The people who call you cuckoldy, the longest relationship lasted until the patch hit. Yeah, exactly. Well, okay, I got it. I got what you're saying. Okay. But yeah, it's kind of funny how I'll see on TikTok even some person, well, I've been in a 2-year relationship, and what I found out, I'm like, okay, Rook, let me hear it. And all right, Austin had the Battlestar Galactica number 9. Alrighty, and had the Conan lot 15, 14, 3, and 21, 27. Some of them are King Conan, but they're all Conan, so I'm just writing them in together. 15, 14, 3, and 127. And let's see, I got that down as $4. Alrighty, and Austin also had Adventure Comics 480 and 481. Alrighty, 480, 481. And that was, what do we got that down? 6. And let me see. What else does he have? Amazing Spider-Man 244 and 276. Amazing Spider. Once again, sorry about the wait on this one. I think we picked up Dominic. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. Besides StreamYard kicking me out again.
That is weird how that happens. I never experienced that myself. I'm lying. Yeah. Alrighty, and then he had that was that. Alrighty. So it's 2, 4, that's 6, 12, $22 for Austin. And I'll put them with the rest if you want. I'll get it all together also and give you a total on the shipping. And then I believe we had Frag Minion. I think he's the last one. Frag Minion with Battlestar Galactica 5, 6, and 7 at $7.50. And I do believe, because we're clear on that page. There's no more books taken on that one. Tony, Dom, American Boyd, Frag. Oh, there we go. We had the BSG lot, and that was 7, right? And then we had the Cerebus lot at 7. I threw down the thing. I was like, yeah, I'm done with it. Let me throw it on the floor. And then I'm like, wait a second, how much was that? There was that Amazing Spider-Man also. I have, Amazing Spider-Man 326 you're talking about, right? The $10 one? All right. Amazing Spider 326 at 10. And that would be 32, sir. All righty. Let me make sure I'm right here. About 5, 6, and 7 was the Battlestar Galactica for Frag Minion. Okay, that's 5, 6, 7. Alrighty, and that was 2, 4, 6. What do I have it down for? Yep, 750. 7's fine. Alrighty, and then Frag Minion service lot at 7. There you go, and that would be 14 frag. And if you want them sent right now, that would be 24. Alrighty, cool, cool, cool. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. Okay. Which means I got something a lot of fun, but it has been suggested to me that I should give this book to Amy instead of running through the wheel because she loves the Claw Blob. So I do have a trade paperback here. It got one slick didn't want it, but I'll put it back on the wheel. Astro City, The Tarnished Angel, great freaking series, great book. And here, if you guys are interested, I'll do a wheel. Otherwise, we can call it. It's up to you guys. I'm good with a wheel.
I'm still surprised Astro City has yet to be adapted into a TV series.
I know, right?
However, I can see it work as an animated series more so than live action. Yeah,
and I would hope they wouldn't go boys, like too gritty or anything like that.
Well, no. I mean, like the point of Astro City line from Busey is a response to what was going on in the 90s. So it is like it is hopeful and optimistic to the nth degree.
Alrighty, let's see. Frag Minion had 14, so that's one spot on the wheel. Alrighty. Oh, you know what? I should share this so everybody can see what I'm doing. There we go. And let's get this over here. Pull this down here. Open this up here. There we go. And let's see. Frag Minion had one spot. Eric and Boyd, $3. Tony Hayes, all through my brain. Has 6 spots. Alrighty, and let's see. Dominic has 22 spots. By the way, it seems insurmountable, but we have had it where somebody had a bajillion spots and somebody with 1 spot won. Just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in, says Dark Admiral. He just said different words. Just dropped in to give a thumbs up. Have a good night. You too, Dark Admiral. Take care. Payment sent and
see you, Dark Admiral.
Hold. Okay, gotcha. Let me get Dominic's 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Simple things in life, really. Alrighty, kids. Hold and also hold. Thank you, Austin. Thank you. I was feeling good about myself for a moment there, but you put me in my place. You have humbled me, sir. Jim usually doesn't like to be on the thing, and Sandman has 16, so that is a 1 spot for Sandman Mystery Theater. All right. There we go. And let us shuffle this thing onto the mortal coil. All right, let me get all the pages where they needs to be. All right, let's shuffle this puppy. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so last time I gave One Slick Dude a choice, a $5 credit towards the auction or the book. So I will do that as well. I'm here to spend money and make you feel old, and I'm all out of money. Yes, there is that. Dun, dun, dun. By the way, that ignorant, stupid grin on that was supposed to be mocking everybody who did one of those big over-the-top reactions. You don't have 4 spots? Okay. 1. Whoops, nope. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now I'll shuffle it up. Had to do my job. What I missed? What the wheel? Yep. The wheel is about a giveaway. I'm going to give away either a $5 credit on a future auction or Astro City trade paperback. I was going to give away a Phantom novel, but Sandman said, no, let me buy it. And I am a whore. All right. So here we go. Kids ready? 1, 2, 3. So does Dom win with his 22? Or does David topple the giant? Let us see. It's a rare occurrence, but it has happened. Oh! I'm sorry, Dom. I shouldn't be laughing because, you know, it's just it's cool. I don't know why I think it's cool, but it's amazing to me. 22 spots. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not crying over spilled milk.
Hold on just a second though. All right, let me close this out real quick. Let me sort these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I just want to make sure that there were that there were no if there were what you call it, if there's what am I trying to say, if there's 10 people, I always do twice. You know what? But let me remove all instances of Tony. Tony, you have the choice between an Astro City trade paperback or a $5 credit in a future auction. It's up to you. And then I'm going to spin the wheel again for the other one. So let me know what you want. And because I'm in a good mood, I'm going to spin it one more time, give somebody the opposite of what you wanted. You won the spinning wheel. Every $10 gets you a spot on the wheel. You had what, like 6 or something like that, and you won. And so you get the choice between $5 credit in a future auction, which I'll make you a page right now, if you choose that, or you can have the Astro City book. The spin was just to try to get it on to Tony. I was going to keep spinning until I got it so I could erase him off the thing. Okay, cool. And you are off of the, so let me shuffle it up some more. And like I said, I'm in a good mood. I just wanted to, even though there's not 10 people on there. There you go. My wife is going to be happy, and happy wife, happy life. You know, that is the truth. That doesn't mean that the husband is always happy, but that I don't know why that doesn't matter. Anyway, okay, let's go. Who gets the $5 credit for next or a future, not next auction, but a future? Well, you know what, Dominic, you had 22 spots. It was going to be There you go. All right. I'll make you up a sheet here. And I put the $5 at the top. And boom, there we go. All righty. Fun times, guys. Thank you very much for for making a Tony Hayes. I won. All righty.
You were so right about her.
By the way, I usually do this after we close out because to me it's just fun. Who's the last man standing? It's a childish thing, but after we're done with the auction, I actually spin out the wheel just to see who the last man standing is. All right. It's a childish thing, but it is the simple things in life. There we go. All right. That is one robotic cat there, Eric. I'm hearing. Eric, are you still alive, or is the cat eating you?
Nah, just, I guess she decided to wake up and come get some attention, didn't you?
Do you know?
Coco, are you glad Duke lost? Yeah, I am. Wow, cat talks.
Hold on, Austin. Hold on just a sec. I think yours are at the front. I'll be right back.
Knocking down key threes, managing the clock, getting turnovers. Oh, this was huge. That was a big one. Charles talked about the inability to get the ball in bounds. Yeah, that's so thrust. He almost got fouled on. He sure did, Kenny. And then you missed the front end of a 1-and-1. That's a tough call. That was a hard call. That was a tough call. That's how things start to turn when the momentum goes against you. 62% free thrower. And J1 Roberts. You got to knock down both of them. Oh, that's a great look. That's the look that you want to have. That's the quality look. I agree. Kenny, that's about that, guys. I think at the end that you got to go strong with the ball. Make the ref make a call. I agree on that one. I ain't shoot no fadeaway. Yeah, well, we can argue that, but it's still a shot that he feels good about being able to make. I know he makes 8 out of 10 of those, though. She's a bitter end of the season for Cooper Flag and for John Shire and for the Blue Devils. Meantime, this might go.
All right. Ooh, my eyes are killing me. Austin, you have about a half of a short box right now. Oh, look at that. That is so cute. The cat's kind of cute also.
He's nauseatingly cute.
Oh, goodness. The testosterone leaves us when we have pets. It just does. I do the same thing with Pistachio. He is my boy. Who's my boy? Yeah. And he's just going. Yeah. I'll tell you what. My weird thing with the pet is this is something lovebirds do to each other. They'll groom each other's feathers. So I am sitting there watching TV, and he'll come running up, and he'll just go, and then he'll start. And he's basically combing out the beard. And it feels good. It's like, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, that's fine. Let's see. And what's the score of the game?
This is it. Duke lost.
Oh,
they blew a 14-point second half lead. I mean, it was a foregone conclusion that Duke was going to be playing Monday night.
let's see. Tony Hayes says, the last thing I won was a lap dance at a strip club. I have stories that I can only tell on days that Gil is not here. Do you know roughly how? Yeah, like I said, it's a short box, about half a short box. Let's see. And what was the score of the game? Bring Kitty Be All. Hey, there was food here. Where it at? I had a cat named Charlie Black. Oh, Charlie Blacknose. She looked like that cat.
Calico, which I didn't know existed until 2 weeks ago. Yeah, Houston won 70-67. Duke made one shot. They had one field goal in the last like 9 minutes. and they have the best freshman in maybe the last 20 years, probably maybe since Durant or Carmelo Anthony. And just, like I said, it was oddly enough, I filled out a bracket this year.
Yeah,
I was dreadful. I mean, after 2 games had been played, I had 4 losses. That's tough to do. But I picked the finals. Didn't get anything else right for 3 weeks, but I picked the finals.
Well, hey, you picked something. I was watching some of the game. We were at this restaurant called Amazing Joe's, which was kind of cool because my parents were like, holy shit, this is good. Because I told them it was high-end. Well, excuse me. It was a high-end TGI Fridays. And it really is. They make everything in-house, but it's still the same food you would get at a TGI Fridays. But the game was on. And my mother, who is more of a sports fan than I am, just couldn't stop commenting on it. So we were watching the beginning of the game, and it looked like Georgia was going to lose. So I was actually surprised.
Wait, Georgia? What time was this? And I'll tell you.
No. It wasn't. Did I say Georgia?
Yeah. Well, what time were you there?
The Gators.
Okay, so you were there during the first game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why I said Georgia. I have no idea. Let's see. I love comics. What did you like more, Wall-E or Short Circuit? Watching them now, I have to say Wall-E. Oh, excuse me. But I loved Short Circuit when I guess it came out when I was about 16. Wasn't that 1986? When it came out, I really loved Short Circuit. But yeah, Wall-E that's really good. But I do have to admit, Wall-E kind of loses it for me. Not completely, but I think the beginning is so much better than the ending. But sometimes that just happens, The Disney movies that actually have stuck with me, obviously Up is one of those. That's Pixar. You talk about Pixar and such. Up is one of them. I don't know if Coco is Disney or Pixar, but that one, that gets me every time. When he sings to his grandma at the end of the movie, waterworks. That one has stuck with me pretty well. Moana is actually pretty good. That's one of my favorite recent ones. But Toy Story 2 is the one that hits the heart. That's the one that hits the feels button really hard as far as the Pixar movies. The ones that don't, Cars 2. I actually like 3 better than 2. Most of the sequels. Monsters. Did you ever see Monsters University, Dom? I know you're a movie guy.
Yeah, I did.
You ever see Revenge of the Nerds?
Yeah, of course I did.
You ever think they said, hey, let's remake Revenge of the Nerds for a Disney film? It's the same thing.
Yeah, even when I first watched that, I was getting, wait a minute, this feels like Revenge of the Nerds.
Mm-hmm. Right up to the point where Scully is faking his identity to the prom queen. It's the same thing. Yeah. He set Dominic up with that Monsters U thing. No, it's true. It's Revenge of the Nerds. I'm not kidding. First Short Circuit is pretty good. The sequel on the I forgot it had a sequel there, Frag, until you just mentioned it. Pixar the past decade has become indistinguishable from Disney. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that was the plan all along.
Even though Pixar, it was before they got bought by Disney, they were distinguished from Disney.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, and they seem to really want to stretch. They wanted to recreate cinema as they were making movies. It's kind of a Hitchcock move. Watership Down from the 70s wrecked me, Bigwig and Fiverr. I haven't seen that in 3 decades. I would have to watch that again. I remember picking it out at the library. You go to the library, you could rent DVDs and VHS and all that kind of stuff. And I remember picking it up because I thought it was Peter Rabbit or something like that. If I remember, I thought it was more of a kid's film, and it was not. But I'll tell you the one that I wish had more people talking about it is The Secret of Nim. That should be talked about with the same reverence and in the same breath as Iron Giant when talking about the greatest animated films of all time, especially if you're going to step outside Disney. Have you ever seen Secret of Nim?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I don't know. Where does that stand with you?
No, but Watership Down. No, I actually I read. It's either I read the book first, then I watched the movie, or no. I read Watership Down first, and then I watched the animated movie, and it still holds up after all these years.
All right.
Yeah, speaking of watching things, I think I'm going to jump off here and watch an episode of The Pit before I turn in.
All righty. I, on the other hand, am going to do this exact same thing except for without the pit. My eyes are, I'm watching my eyes turn redder and redder as the night goes on. I have been fighting sleep all night long. But hey, by the way, Tony, it's something we do. I actually performed on stage at Alfred Hitchcock Presents at Universal Studios while my hand was bleeding because we were doing the Wild Walls, and I lifted up on the lock and it just shaved the skin right off my thumb. And I had one reaction, "Get!" and people laughed. They thought it was part of the show, but I was bleeding all throughout the show doing it. And then at the end, I had to go to medical services. Show must go on. And then afterwards you go, ugh. And that's how I'm feeling right now. The show's almost done. So I want to just go, ugh, and go lay down. Secret of Nim has Disney feel precisely because of Don Bluth, ex-Disney animator. Some of the better films of the 70s. I know a lot of people complain because of the copying, but I love Robin Hood. Love The Jungle Book. Don't care what anybody says. Those two movies were effing awesome.
I agree.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. I am going to be with the family for the next couple of days. Try to keep the schedules and do the cover rankings on Tuesday, but I cannot promise anything at this point. I do believe they're going back on either Wednesday or Thursday, so whatever's going on then, probably a better chance. Is that a bong? Wait, what? The Black Cauldron. Good. That was a good movie. I think it deserves a little bit more. Yeah, keep an ear out. Once again, I apologize for any inconveniences that the family being over might cause. But in all honesty, I'm enjoying seeing my parents after a year, seeing my brother, who, because of illness, lost a shit ton of weight. I'm the fat one now. I was always the skinny, healthy one. And now I'm the fat brother. So I've got to work that out. Is that a pong? I don't know what y'all talking about. Nim has the older Disney energy. I think Don Bluth thought Walt would have made it something like that, not the way they were doing them in the 80s. I think the 80s get a bad rap, though. I do believe that Nim is a better film than anything that came out of Disney in the 80s, but there is a very close second in The Great Mouse Detective.
Oh, yeah.
That movie is spot on. I liked Oliver and Company as well, but I think as far as the Don Bluth Disney thing, I think Secret of Nim is probably number one, but very close behind is Great Mouse Detective, and then it's probably more of a battle. And I am including Little Mermaid, which I think is brilliant. But yeah. Thank you, Tony. I certainly appreciate it. I really do. Those aren't just words. I truly appreciate everybody who's stuck around after the great shadow banning. That being said, don't forget to do all the liking and sharing. And if you haven't done that already, and as always, thank you very, very much for watching. You kids have a great night and day.
Good night, kids.
See you all later.